Piling on in. Piling on in. Hold on, let me clean my glasses for the people that's gonna be like, Millie, clean your glasses. Clean my glasses, right? We got 9 people up in here. Move a little bit closer here so y'all can see me. It's Motivated Monday, not Mope Around Monday. Cause it really wicked 3 years strong. They made a milli. Now we headed to the Billy bars. I wish it was like that, man. I wish I could make those bars really come to life, right? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. You already know what we signed up for, even though crypto can be very, very annoying at times, right? Um, the market is the market, but we'll find out a lot about the market this week, right? And I guess in my opinion, we'll find out. I told you guys the final boss here. The final boss right here is this FOMC meeting, which right now has a 97% chance of a pause. Only thing we need to see is hints, and signs that Jay Powell plans on, you know, the thing about it is he's playing hardball with Trump, man. And I said this in the video. We're caught in the middle of a game of chess between Trump and the Fed. We're just caught in a game of chess, right? And unfortunately, risk on assets are getting depleted because of this, right? And yeah, this is what happens, man, when a lot of people are bullish. I told you guys, like, what I personally like to do is I personally like to do the opposite of the market, right? And that's just off personal experience from learning, right? I think experience is the best teacher in certain situations like this. And that's just how I view it, right? That's just how I view it. But according to a lot of my models, we're right on time when we think about, and actually, will there be an altcoin season? Actually, let me see if I can actually find the. Let's see if I can actually find here the PowerPoint that I did, right? I think my PowerPoint model had us, somewhere between. Let's see here. Let's get into the PowerPoint TA, Bitcoin dominance, Tether dominance, Sol BTC. Uh, I could have swore I did like okay, global liquidity rising, ETH and Bitcoin breakout. We didn't get that. Bitcoin strategic reserve, we got that, right? These are some of the things we were looking for as far as catalysts. So this was the ultimate Q1 guide for altcoin season. We had global liquidity rising. We never got the ETH and BTC breakout, but we did get number one. We are starting to get global QE, right? Everybody's doing it except for us. We got the Bitcoin strategic reserve. We didn't get Solana, HBAR, XRP, ETF. So we do got some things on this list that happened, and we got some things on this list that didn't happen. But there was another video where I explained the model and how every time, if you just measure from the halving, and I know like it's hard to use the measurements from the halving, but if you just measure from the halving to the top of every cycle, it's always around 500 days, which would lead us to a top somewhere around Q4 2025. The problem is Bitcoin hit an all-time high before the halving. Also, the problem is Ethereum has been absolutely shit, and we've haven't seen Ethereum bounce back to all-time highs. Now, there was a pretty good post that was made yesterday. You can actually start to see people here, um, you know, putting those stable coins in the market at the top of this trend line here with a little bit of curl on the ultimate RSI. Technically, this is bullish because every time we get up here, this is where the smart money and the whales tend to deploy capital into the market, anticipating that we found a local bottom. The issue here, right, is that this playbook is very, very similar to what we've seen in 2021. Now, in 2021, what happened was ETH ran up to an all-time high, right? It ran up to like $4,000 here. I have it circled for you guys. And in the midst of that post that Elon made when he said Tesla will not be accepting Bitcoin anymore, because this was this dip here in 2021. ETH dipped from 4,300 all the way down to our 25-day EMA, which was around 1,700. So you can see this huge move from ETH, right? About 300 days in from the halving cycle, right? And this all lines up with the theory that we get a top sometime in Q4. That's the theory. Right now we're kind of like going into like the last grays of hope, right? The last grays of hope is that we're here. Whether you look at the total three, whether you look at the Bitcoin chart, the last grays of hope, and I can show you guys the Bitcoin chart here, and we can go to 2021, because that's this cycle is, you know, formidable, right? And it's looking very similar to 2021. 2021 here, we went and came retest the POC, and then we had our top in Q4, which at this point, this is what we're looking for. The problem is that no one's, you know, the resolve is too strong. The resolve is too strong. I am on of the side that want us to come down and retest the POC at 70K. I want us to get it out the fucking way. Instead of all this slow bleeding, dump this shit to 70K or whatever. It's between 70K and what's this, 63K, somewhere between there. Let's go for the retest of the POC. Get it out the way instead of trapping liquidity here at this neckline and not being able to break it. So I would hate, and actually let's refresh this Bitcoin chart. I personally would hate for us to chop around here, right, and get rejected, right, trap a lot of people and get rejected there at the neckline and go down for the retest and prolong it to where we're just like in a slow bleed. Because the one thing about the market is that the market doesn't like uncertainty. And regardless of how you look at it, there's uncertainty inside this market. The market wants more clarity on the economy. The market wants to know if Trump plans on sending the economy into a recessionary environment in this chess game that we have no control over, and putting us in a position to be forced into QE. And I think that's the hand that could be dealt. I would prefer a quick death, right? Let's hurry up and retest this POC and actually see if people will bid the price. And I believe truly there will be a lot of bids here, because the sentiment was the same here in 2021, and there were a lot of bids here. And then ultimately we got our top in Q4. Similar game plan, there's your hopium, right? The market is just annoying, right? Like this guy CZ has got to be the most annoying guy I ever seen. It's like 2 months ago, everybody was raving about automated this, AI agents this. Now, because them AI agents been getting on your ass, cooking your ass about winter mute and market making, and everybody on your ass about y'all selling off because Binance is in bed with market makers, allegedly, like Wintermute. And them AI agents be clapping cheeks. And CZ, now you mad and you want X to ban all AI agents, dude. Fuck you, bro. You and y'all market making have destroyed the market. Fuck you, dude. I'm so sick of people getting things in crypto and then starting to complain, bro. That shit is just so lame, bro. So lame. So lame. I can't stand it, bro. I can't stand these influencers, these KOLs, these founders of these projects that think that they supposed to have a voice, and people take their voice and their word as this end all be end. Man, they regular people. And they be making a fucked up decisions just like we do. Fuck them. Always complaining about something in crypto, man. Always complaining. Billionaires complain. What are you complaining about, bro? You a billionaire. You worrying about what an AI agent saying inside your post, dude? You got other things that you could be doing, like fixing Binance. it's just annoying at some point, chat. You know, if you've been in crypto for a while, you start just to get irritated and disgusted with a lot of this stuff that goes on. Elon Musk realized that Grok here has been posting meme coins, and people have been creating meme rugs based off asking Grok about memes. And now you seeing this AI was supposed to be automated, now deleting all of the meme coins that it endorsed. But let a regular person had did this shit, right? But it's okay because it's Elon. You know, the market, like I said, it's hard for me to go live these days, guys, because I just don't be liking a lot of stuff that's going on. But it's not just about me, and I understand that. And I wish more people who talk about crypto will understand that it's not just about you individually. So I did a video yesterday where I really was breaking down the sentiment and the resolve of people in crypto, and there's the resolve is still strong. People still truly believe that the bull run either will resume or has not started, right? So the resolve is still strong. It's hard to, at this point, it seems like an area of disbelief where many believe that it cannot be over. This has to be beginning, right? And I'm not here to deter your beliefs. Only thing that I'm pointing out is the uncertainty. And the uncertainty here is this chess game that we have been put in the middle of and have no control of. So these macro wins will determine on how the market reacts, right? We also got to look at the stats and data that we'll get this week about the economy, about the job market. You can see here that Tesla, which normally runs parallel with Bitcoin, is getting absolutely giga-wrecked, right? This is Tesla, guys. This is the stock market, right? So if the stock market is really printing confirmation candles below this EMA, that's really not good. That's really not good. The thing about it is we are starting to see some of the stocks, and some people just show you one thing, but I'm showing you it all, right? You can see some of the stocks rebounding here. This is the XHB rebounding here at critical support. You don't want the XHB to lose this support in this local POC here. You want it to, keep this support. And then you can see that it's reacting to the support here. So that could be another outlier that's showing us that there's still strength in the market, and we still got a shot at maybe another phase headed into Q4. And I stated earlier when I started this stream how as we get to the top of the range on the Tether dominance, you start to see people redeploy their stable coins back into the market. You just have to be the judge yourself, right? Do you believe that this dip is worth bidding on, right? This is the SPX, bearish on the ultimate RSI. We'll know this week if it prints another confirmation candle below the 25 EMA. But there's a lot of setups that are showing the weaknesses in the stock market, which could lead to more downside and pain for the crypto market. That's why, in my opinion, it's so hard to just say ape into a dip. Just fucking, you got to buy this dip, V-shaped recovery. I don't know if that happens. I think if you are bidding here, you should be doing it, in my opinion. What I would be doing is just increments, slowly DCAing in increments, because regardless of what happens, whether we go up or down for here, I believe the end game is the same. If you say in increments in anticipating that we're heading into a recessionary environment, which there is a 40% chance that Trump pushes us there, well, you'll be able to sort of, in a way, time the bottom if you do it in increments. If you're DCAing here in increments with the belief that this is just a bear trap where you're getting good prices as these markets are severely oversold, I can just swing over here to the 4-hour chart on the heat map here, the crypto heat map. A lot of our favorite altcoins are planted here in the 4-hour chart in the oversold area. We can go here to the 1 week. You can see so many good coins here planted in the oversold area. So the point of this live stream is to really double down on my thesis. At the end of the day, regardless of what happens, just don't get eliminated. Just don't get eliminated. As long as you have consistent income and you're responsible with your risk management, you should be able to make it regardless of what what plays out, regardless if we just go up here and this ends up being a bear trap, regardless if we head into a recessionary environment and we get crypto 90% lower. At the end of the day, it's about who can survive time capitulation. That's really what it's about. Will you be able to survive time capitulation until this chess match between Trump and the Fed is over with? That's where we're at, guys. I pointed this out in the video. This is the 24-hour BTC. We can actually head this to symbol, and you can see we got a nice good patch of liquidity here at 85 on the 24 hours. So good chance that crypto goes up because we've washed out a lot of the longs on the way down. Next to the shorts, we have lots of liquidity here hanging around 100K. So this tells me that there's a good chance that the shorts are next to get rinsed. We just rinsed out the longs. Shorts should be next. You can see that these nice good amounts of liquidity here hanging up north of 90,000. And that's the weekly chart. We can head here to the monthly and you should see a nice good thick bar at 100K. Yep. So it's really reverse psychology. The closer we get to 100K, the more thicker these bars get at 70K. The closer we get to 70K, the more thicker these bars get at 100K. So I wouldn't be surprised if we bounce to 100K. Somewhere between 90K and 100K. The bounce is definitely on the table. The issue here is, will we get rejected at 100K? And if we do get rejected at 100K, right? Will this be a rejection based on people wanting to get out the market, bidding that we will get rejection at 100K? What all the people that are bought in at 99K, 100K, are they going to pull the rug because they want their money out? They don't want to bid on Bitcoin around 100K any longer, right? That's the question. And what catalysts do we have left, right? What are the catalysts that we have left, right, that can continue this run that we've had, right? I know some people say bull run never happened. Some people say altcoin season. I don't really care about that at this point because all of that 4-year cycle shit got invalidated when Bitcoin hit an all-time high before the halving. So anything we want to use off previous cycles technically has been invalidated. People tend to ignore that, but that's the truth. Invalidation happened when Bitcoin hit an all-time high before the halving. If you're new, you're probably wondering, what are you talking about, Millie? Normally, we get an all-time high after the halving, right? But this time, and many people say it was because of the ETFs, the bid on the ETFs. This cycle, we got an all-time high before the halving. And that's the first time that that's ever happened, gang. Which should invalidate almost 99.9% of people charts. But we still seem to utilize the halving as a starting point to measure dates with between every cycle, when the truth is that's invalidated. That's just the truth, right? Unless we're just gonna continue to like switch it up and move the bar. So let's get into some of these comments, guys, because I would love to know you guys' opinions. We're just giving you a quick rundown on everything in the market. We got 35 people in here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Let's get into some of these comments here. Let's get it up early in the morning just to get that cake. Man, bull market is here. Yeah, man. I mean, if you truly believe that the bull market is here, salute to you, good brother. Millie, it's over. John 3:16. The ultimate believer believes it's over. You have to believe. No, I don't get into that whole like belief and conviction shit. This is invested, man. You know what I'm saying? This is investing, guys. This is not like, I don't know where that started from. Maybe it started from Shiba Inu when they were saying, the Lord was coming in their dreams and telling them to buy Shiba Inu. But I'm a little bit more mature in this space. I think that culture coins will do well. The ones that do want to adopt that attitude of belief. I am of not one of them, but I'm not here to deter you or argue with you. If that's your point of view, I respect it. Man, this dude is here to dig. This is a bear market. Man, y'all be nah. AOKG, you'll see it all on Twitter. You'll see these dudes just like you just I was the funny thing, I was like watching a video from a YouTuber. I'm not even gonna say his name. He made a meme coin video in the midst of the market actually absolutely getting giga wreck, right? He was talking about SPX, right? And I was telling you guys, I like to go read the comments. I'm reading the comments and I'm thinking the same thing the people in the comments thinking. The one comment said, God, dude, do you read the room? This is not the time to be trying to shill up a Marad coin, right? Read the room. Another comment said, this guy must be high. This guy must be drunk. He keeps talking about these Marad coins and they keep going down. So people are still engaged, looking to engage farm with these bullish thesis and conviction thesis. But at the end of the day, like people are starting to see through that. I would say normies are way more smarter than they were in every other cycle. They see through that shit. And I made a claim in the J5 Council yesterday when I was talking, and I asked people, what is the incentive of holding tokens these days? What is the incentive of having diamond hands? Because I think that theory and thesis is slowly dying, and people are realizing that if you are not an active trader in this market, then most likely you're not making any money. And that's just the harsh truth of what's going on in crypto. People's attention spans have changed due to pump.fun. And we can argue all day that it hasn't changed, but in my opinion, it's changed the market. What up, Mega J? If World War III officially starts going crazy, won't the market dump again? Yes, the market will dump upon any war. Yes, this is a great time to load up for short-term stake and stablecoin dividends. Yeah, I'm a big fan of getting them stables. Oh well, it's over. Yeah, man. Some people are throwing in the towel. Man, it's what to have the advantages, but can't take it once. It's easy for everyone to use. He mean bitches, y'all. That's the word he was looking for. What's up, Millie? How are you holding up, brother? Holy crap! Talk about getting wrecked. Well, there's been coins in my portfolio that have gotten wrecked. I'm not here to argue that. I've been feeling the pain just like anybody else. I'm more fed up with the structure of crypto and just from a perspective of no one ever being really satisfied. I also don't like the narrative of going around that when people are saying like, altcoins never ran and Bitcoin never had a run. Like, I mean, Bitcoin went from 15K to 108K. Like, what else do people want? That's literally a 10x for a hyper giga market cap type of asset, right? It's so big that they are now just viewing it like they view things on a stock. People always say Ethereum never hit all-time highs, but Solana did go for its all-time high, and I think a lot of the rotation within altcoins happened on Sol. So if you did not buy any Sol coins, if you did not buy any AI agents, if you did not buy any AI coins, yes, you probably didn't make any money if you just held your 20 to 21 coins. That's unfortunate. But there were people that made lots of money. There are guys in crypto right now that life has changed where they went from in the basement to now living in Dubai to having a regular life to now becoming a meme coin millionaire. So, yes, that has happened. Yes, altcoins did run. But have some type of self-realization here. At the end of the day, in some cases, me and anybody else, maybe we just weren't holding the right altcoins. And I don't want to lump myself into that because I've held some good altcoins. Because a lot of people are complaining about alts and stuff like that. But you got to ask yourself, maybe you just weren't holding the right altcoins. But nobody gets real like that. I get it. Real has a famous quote by you. I see the world for what it is. Thomas DX, what's your favorite coins to hold? Who knows when we recover these? A lot of real world bullshit on affects the crypto market. Yeah, we're literally in we're literally in the crossfire of a chess match between Trump and the Fed. Now, to be fair, crypto is a world asset, so it's not depicted upon what happens solely in the U.S. but it matters what happens in the US because we're the country that everybody's looking at, right? You got all the other countries, and we love all the other countries, and it's peace and it's all respect to all the other countries, but we're the country that everybody is like looking at and waiting for and trying to see what we gonna do next, right? Everybody kind of like respects that about us, besides maybe China and Russia. But outside of that, everybody else is looking at the U.S. like, what's next? What are they going to do next? What's going on with their economy? Are they going to enter QE? Are they going to continue to implement these tariffs? What's next with the U.S.? And because we're in this crossfire, the market views crossfire as uncertainty. And whenever the market views uncertainty, the market acts upon volatility. And that's just the stage is set, and that's just where we're at, chat. We might trade sideways for another year. Buckeye trade sideways through 2026, a whole year 2027. Is that your TA? J5 smoke. Yeah, man. We took I think, a lot of people are starting to like lose faith. I mean, I seen a lot of meme coins, even our community token, take a pretty big hit this weekend. So, biggest hit that we've took in a while. So it is what it is, man. I don't let that stuff stress me out any longer. If America goes to war, which I don't see happening because Trump is pushing peace heavily. He is, to be fair, he is. We are in bed with Mexico, Russia, and China. We good. Still, I think AI agents will move. I think AI agents that are helping to build infrastructure that solve problems will move, right? Like if you build an AI agent that can automate, calling people, sending out emails, sending out just infrastructure type stuff. Maybe not a chat bot, but anything infrastructure with AI agents, if you build it out and it has a legit use case that can be utilized, you can build out a nice, good application. That's an AI agent that can do things automated, and you can actually sell that. So the people who know how to do that, I think, will do well. We will know this week where we're going. Yeah, a 1,000%, right? This week is very, very, very important, and I want to show you guys why. Even if we just focus on the Bitcoin chart here, we already got our wick under the 25-day EMA. When we lose the 25-day EMA, is normally bad, and if this candle here does not get above the 25-day EMA, it's a good chance that we're going to go lower. It just is, right? If the ultimate RSI puts in a higher low, it's a good chance that we're going to go lower. Let me check out the stock RSI here for you guys. So this week is very, very pivotal. Hopium here is that we finally got a stock RSI cross, and the Bitcoin stock RSI is starting to show life. So we got an RSI cross here, family, and now the next stop is looking for confirmation above 20. The week is starting off good, right? We kind of like halted here at 80K, and now you're starting to see the buys come in on the week. All right, this will be depicted upon if it can hold strong. If the stock market starts to get killed some more, if Trump comes out and says some more bearish news, we'll most likely lose this week. And a lot of people are really, really looking at this week as a, kind of like they're utilizing this week to make a decision of what they want to do with their portfolio, right? If we pick a confirmation, I'm hearing a lot of people looking at this week like we get confirmation candles that we're going to go lower. Some people will sell, and then we're going to continue to go lower, right? But the hopium here is that this stock RSI starts to pull up here, breaks 20, and we head back up. And if we do, it's a good chance that this becomes a higher low here, and we go to retest 120 if we can break key resistance, right? And I don't want to say we're going to retest 120 because we can easily retest the 25-day EMA and get rejected there. So I would be looking for us to reclaim this 25-day EMA. If we do, this could validate a higher low, and there's a good chance that we go retest 120. The momentum is actually in our favor because we're so oversold. So because we're so oversold, there's a good chance that market makers will look at that like this is an opportunity to bid. Let's bid here. I've seen a lot of people had bids set on Ethereum at 1900. So that showed me that ETH has a lot of support right here at 2000, right here at 1900. Like, and I'm ETFs, they don't want to see ETH actually break this POC here. So right here at like 2000 is like the breaking point with ETH. ETH really needs to get back above this neckline and print a confirmation candle above it. Again, from here to here, technically we still can put in a lower low, which would be bearish on this ultimate RSI. But if we just remove that, and again, the stock RSI is a bit of a lagging indicator, but you can see that we're oversold here on the stock RSI and no sign of bullish momentum. Like that shit's still like dead as fuck. So ETH is really the thing that's killing a lot of tokens like Jasmine, man. Right? I showed you guys in the Jasmine video when ETH did this. That's when Jasmine was going up. When ETH was going up, that's when Jasmine was performing its best. So until we get a really good performance from ETH, it's going to be really hard for ERC20 tokens to actually perform. It is what it is. Nobody wants to talk about that, but it is what it is. So ETH is the king boss of these ERC20 tokens that we all hold. We all hold them. Unless they're their own layer one, they need ETH to go up. ETH doesn't go up, guess what? Our ERC20 tokens don't go up. It is what it is. Get mad, get upset, be mad at ETH. I don't really care. I'm just telling you this is the issue with the altcoins, right? If we just ignore the news and everything else and we just focus specifically on the chart, ETH needs to go back up, right? ETH needs to hold structure. Needs to hold this. Needs to hold this support, this red line. It's it. If it does not hold it, this is either going to be the greatest bear trap in crypto history, or we're just going to go lower. So is this going to be the greatest bear trap of crypto history? Who knows? We got 37 people in here, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Armzilla. Today is arm day when I go to the gym, Armzilla. Max likes on the stream and you'll be rich in the bull run. Hit those likes, people. I believe the OG tokens will dominate the market when this all settles. Yeah, I mean, they gave us the blueprint, right? I think the narrative right now is USA coins, right? And USA coins are stronger than AI coins. They're stronger than meme coins. Like the narrative right now definitely is USA coins. What's up, Pokey? Pokey, dog. What up, dog? I'm out all day seeing too many people lose hella money trading. Yeah, you can lose a lot of money trading, man. A lot of money in trading. And if you choose to hodl and you believe that we're going up and we can set the stage for a bullish Q4, I wouldn't argue against it. I would not argue against it. Well, investor great strategy. I hope you got tokens that appreciate so you get the bang for your buck. W America, that little kid that you tell don't touch nothing when we going out. Yeah, bro. I could just imagine Donald Trump as a kid. He probably was like a really spoiled brat. Thank you for keeping it real, man. Would you DCA into now? No finance. Well, I have to pay my taxes, right? I'm not DCAing into anything, right? And in fact, I've been consolidating. I'm not a big fan of DCAing until I get confirmation in a market that's full of uncertainty. Now, if we didn't have all the macro winds going around, yeah, I would DCA. But I'm looking for more confirmation. My confirmation is coming from the FOMC meeting. I want Powell to come out here and if not be hawkish, give us hints that we're coming to the end of the time frame of QT. I'm not willing to fight the Fed here going into an environment where most people have the mindset sell in May and go away. So if most people have the mindset sell in May and go away, I am more drawn to holding stable coins and buying the sell in May and go away dip. Because if that happens and we can go use the BTC chart again, nothing rhymes, right? I mean, nothing happens the same way, right? Well, I want to make that clear. But if this happens, this circle here, right, where Fed is still hawkish, Trump continues to stand on business with these tariffs, right? We head into a recessionary environment. Everybody sells off, sell in May and go away. I think if you have stable coins and you did not get eliminated, right? This is the this would be the perfect world. In the perfect world, this would be the greatest opportunity right here to bid the sell in May dip with the anticipation that we have a bullish Q4. Because Trump is egotistical. He might crash the market, but he's going to pump it back up because he wants to be the hero, the person that made crypto great. The person that he's not going. He doesn't want to Paul Volcker us, right? Jay Powell said his favorite central banker is Paul Volcker. Jay Powell scares me just off that. So how I look at that, pay my taxes, take care of that, stack stable coins, invert mindset. Everybody sells in May and go away. I bid here with stables, anticipating Q4 is bullish. I'm not DCAing and buying every dip, fighting the Fed without confirmation. Warren Buffett's in cash, Zuckerberg's in cash, Jeff Bezos in cash, all the billionaires in cash, right? So that's just my thesis. Everybody's different. If you bought at the top, then yes, you need to be bringing your DC. You need to be bringing your averages down. If you bought at this, let me just call this the local top for all the weird people that think the bull run never happened and the bull run is about to. We're about to enter the bull run. Like no, everybody using these weird, like moving the goalpost to heights I've never seen. Right? I've never seen these type of field goal kickers, bro. Like people don't even acknowledge that we came from down here. They just say this shit never happened. Like we never was at 15K. We just always was at 10K, 108K, and the bull market never happened. This is what people have been saying. This is just a crazy fucking mindset, in my opinion, to just say this never happened. Like, how can you ignore that we were at 15K and now and Bitcoin went to 110? Well, I guess that move means nothing. So everybody acts like this never happened, right? Everybody wants to say, oh, altcoins never pumped. Yet the total 3 literally went into price discovery. Okay, you don't want to use ETH. Let's just use the total 3. Total 3 is all of the altcoins, excluding ETH and Bitcoin. These are the top 100s. Okay, so ETH didn't perform, but there were a lot of top 100s that did perform. Casper, Jasmine, Solana, HBAR. I can keep going. Tau. These are big tokens. Right? AI, memes, RWAs. Right? So the total 3 broke into price discovery. And people took their profits at what could be, if we look at in hindsight, in hindsight, this could be the top, right? This could be the top here. People took their profits. So I guess people in crypto got amnesia, or they just didn't buy the right coins or whatever. They just got fucking amnesia. And this never happened. Like total 3 never went down here from 316 billion all the way up to 1 trillion. That just never happened. According to a lot of people on crypto Twitter and a lot of YouTubers. It blows my mind when I hear it and see it on Twitter. It's like, bro, this happened. Like, hold accountability. If you didn't make a lot of money from here to here, which a lot of people fumbled the bags, I get it. We fumble bags all the time. Or maybe you were holding your 2021 tokens all the way down buying dip, and you didn't pivot into the obvious pivot, which was AI. Like, how did you miss it? Like, AI was just literally like smacking in your face, and you like, oh, I'm just going to continue to hold my 2021 coins because altcoin season is coming, and it never happened, right? But there were bubbles that did pop. This is the total 3, guys. We came from down here. So if altcoin season never happened, what the fuck is all of this from here to here? What was this? This never happened. We're just going to erase it from history. We're going to erase that from history because that never happened. So that's just pretty much my thesis. Well, I'm going all in again. I will secure the bag this upcoming bull run. I haven't lost yet, but unfortunately, I won't see the peak gains unless I double down at these lows. And that's where I'm at, right? It's not like I'm taking major losses, but I didn't, for some tokens, I wish I would have gotten out at the top. 35K April 1st. That's pretty ambitious. Facts, Ethereum needs to go up for everything to pump. That's the real base, and everything is peer to it. That's facts and pure. It's really just common sense, man. Like if the token is whatever, if your token is paired with a token that's not doing well, then hey, maybe that token won't do well. Just keep holding. Just tell everybody to buy more ETH. Solana, Ether, Sui, Jasmine, almost something of a blue chip that's on a tour of a promo one. What's up, Wise Mind? Criminally, I'm looking at 80% dip on just a couple of my tokens. Literally, two of my tokens are down 80% to 100%. I can see a new floor, but I see a possibility of a 40 to 80% dip. Yeah, things can still go lower, man. That's real, Millie. People admit to fumbling bags because I know I did. Yeah, man, it is what it is, right? If we all would have got out 2 months ago, we would be looking at it like, oh yeah, we got a lot of money to buy the dips and we could do a lot more stuff. This is why you have to be flexible. You have to have a mindset that's flexible. This is why the whole buy the dip until it keeps dipping mindset, that shit is not the same, bro. Or hard or diving in. No, it's okay to pivot. It's okay to say, okay, this is not working. Let me find something that is working. But I don't know, for some odd reason, that's just illegal in crypto. Facts, I held my Shiba Inu and it was the worst mistake. I'm gonna let it slide. And that's what you need. You gotta make that. And I told you this, right? I told you a year ago. I said, man, I know you at the time you had a lot into Shiba, and I'm like, you're at the point where there's no point in selling it, right? You might as well stick it through. But you was really bullish on Sheeb, and I was like, bro, I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it. And the same thing was with Elon. Everybody was still like Dogelan Mars, and I was just like, I just don't see it. I just don't see it. I just don't see it, man. And people don't want to hear the truth. But that was the truth. I just don't see it. I just don't see it. Too much more. It's too much meme coins. YNSs is not buying Shiba, bro. They rather just buy something that's new. Who knows? Yellow property that move around. I'm seeing thousands. I'm taking it all. Ain't nothing wrong with that. AOKG. I've traded my mind for a bear market, but I'm still bullish. If this is a bear market, when the next cycle comes around, I'll be ready for sure. Facts, man. I think we'll all be able to be better at this, right? Experience is the next teacher. I get it. And you know what I mean? I honestly thought I was going to break the cycle, right? They say your first cycle, you get wrecked, right? I got wrecked my first cycle. They say the second cycle, you kind of like break even, you make a little bit of money, but you don't get rich. They say your third cycle is when you get rich because you understand the game to a level that others don't understand. And I thought I could break that, right? I thought I could make it happen in my second cycle. Did I get rich and wealthy? Absolutely not, right? Did I make a whole lot of money? Yes. Enough for me to be full-time Web3, but I'm not rich or wealthy, right? And I just knew that I could be the one to say, man, I made it happen in my second cycle. It is what it is at this point, and I can only hope it gets better, and I hope that the cycle isn't over. I really didn't want it to go into a third cycle. To be honest with y'all, I don't want to go into a third cycle. Like, I'm passionate about like investing. I'm not passionate. My passion doesn't per se lay in crypto, right? It's not even about being burnt in crypto, to be honest, guys. My passion doesn't lay in crypto, not because I've been burnt. My passion doesn't lay in crypto because of what I've seen from an infrastructure standpoint, right? Right. All of the shady shit that goes on from the inside shit, that shit kind of burnt me, right? So I look at crypto a little different from other people. I look at it for what it is, right? You can make money with it, whatever it is. But some people look at it like it's everything for them, right? And I used to be that person. Right? Until I realized that this market from an infrastructure standpoint is not as, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not as black and white as people make it seem. Let's put that. Right. I was such a beginner who would have known Solana was that guy and Pump Fund was waiting for us to have views. Yeah, Solana did really well, right? And if you would have just been focusing on the Solana pair and not the Ethereum pair, like a lot of people weren't, right? We were just focused on ETH. Then you probably made a lot of money in altcoins, right? I look at some of the P&Ls of these guys that were focusing on the Solana bull run. So you say, okay, ETH didn't have an altcoin season, but you can't deny that Solana did. Not only did Solana token itself do pretty well within this cycle, but also the tokens on it. Now, in hindsight, as we look back, a lot of those tokens are down 80 to 90%. But if you sold the top of a lot of those tokens, you left out with a lot of game. The LA Vit cabal, they done left the market. or they're using phantom wallets right now. They're probably like doing trading, but it's not nothing like it was before. They then took their profits and said, "Hey, I'm out of it." Ansem sold everything. Like, he had $11 million worth of crypto. He sold everything except for like 8K maybe a month ago. Ansem sold everything except for like $8,000 maybe a month ago. All those guys left with profits and rode off on their high horse and left so many people holding the bags. But those are experienced traders. They've been around multiple cycles. They can see things that we can't see because we don't have that experience. But as we gain that experience, we'll be able to learn from that experience. What's good, Senku? What's the good brother? What's good? What's good, man? So now, what are we doing? Now me personally, this is what I'm doing. Now I'm just stacking as much stable coins as I can, and I will act accordingly upon confirmation from the Fed. In this environment where there's so much uncertainty with these tariffs, trade war in general, and the Fed, I am not willing to fight the Fed here. If I'm wrong, I still have a little bit of allocation left in crypto, and if that does well, I'm happy. If I'm right, I got a shitload of stable coins, and I'm prepared to inject in the market and utilize reverse psychology, right? What they say, reverse build, reverse this, reverse psychology. We utilize reverse psychology and take a bite at the sell in May and go away theme or thesis, because technically I can't sell in May and go away now, right? Because everybody's selling right now, right? Everybody's selling right now, right? Two months before May, they like, fuck it, we front running selling May. We go ahead and lead the market now. Come back in May. So now we gotta figure this shit out, right? Because the market is doing something totally different. It's moving in a way totally different that we didn't anticipate coming, which we should have baked in the tariffs. And that was me personally looking at my charts, bro. I completely missed the tariffs and baking in how that could affect the market from the last time Trump got into office. And he been saying tariffs, tariffs, tariffs the whole time, and I just frankly ignored it. Right, and just seeing in history how the market reacted from tariffs, I'm not surprised that the market is reacting the way it is right now. But so bullish 2 months ago, we were so bullish in the fact that Trump was becoming president. He dropped a meme coin. We felt like Trump was one of us, right? He in the trenches. He one of us. He so much of one of us. He willing to drop a meme like we. You know what I'm saying? Like, then we got really, really bullish, really, really bullish, right? And we didn't pay attention to things that could have potentially been a local top signal. So now we're here. There's no point in complaining. We just gotta adjust, and go from here. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. Sometimes there's nothing wrong with being right. Everybody wants to be right all the time, but sometimes you got to be wrong so you can bump your head and learn your lesson. And now you got the experience you need to execute. Millie, what's your thoughts on fintech tokens like ZBC and Telcoin? I'm really not bullish on those type of tokens, man. You know what I'm saying? I think like right now, I think if XRP pumps, then a lot of those fintech and payment tokens will do well. But it's just not a narrative that I'm too bullish on personally, and I can't say like I'm willing to pivot and be bullish on that narrative because I'm just not. It's just not a narrative that I'm bullish on. Telcoin, ZBCN. If you ask me if I would hold those, I would tell you no, I wouldn't hold those. And it's not saying that's a bad token or anything, but it's just not something that fits my thesis. Crypto bro, is so many young and older people that are going to have Solana casino mindset. Those will be future junkies, a real downfall middle class. Don't be too hard on them, AOKG. Just keep holding. Gary Morgan, man, I haven't seen you in a while since the Gary token, right? You used to be the guy that always told me to check out Gary on Solana. M.E. Crow, what's the word? So is that it, guys? Anything else we looking at? Like I said, um, this week we'll figure out a lot. It's not too much to go into without repeating the same shit that I've been saying for the last week or so. But yeah, we'll figure out a lot this week. This is a very, very important week because if we do crash even more this week and we do Put confirmation candles across the board on the total three Bitcoin under the 25-day EMA. That's not good, chat. That's not good. We can only hope that this week is a rebound week and we see some sort of relief rally and break back above the support that we are now turning into resistance. We don't want the 25-day EMA to be resistance. We don't want the money noodle to turn into resistance. We don't want these important magnets to turn in resistance. We need to flip back above them so they can be support. I'm out with profits, 50 cents or 50 cents. Yeah, Carlos, it is what it is, man. I drank my mushroom coffee today, guys, but I don't know. It is what it is at this point. Unicorn fart. There's a lot of meme coins that's on sale right now, man. So, if you believe that this is a meme coin super cycle, as those of Marad's, you know, cults and clans do believe, there's a good opportunity you could bid on culture coins here because they're all down. They could go lower, but they're all down. But they're going to pump the market at this point. They went all in on ETH. They bought all this ETH. They're not going to just let all that money just die down. They've aped in ETH millions of dollars. Unicorn fart dust. How's that doing? It's having a nice little reversal today. 30 up 20%. Do, 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 Let's go to the daily chart. Unicorn for dust, but yeah, it's a lot of meme coins, guys. There's a lot of meme coins right now that have put in this accumulation pattern. Unicorn fart dust really does look good, right? If you were looking at it like if you was trying to, bid maybe a short term trade here, you put a good little bag here. RSI looks like it's ready to flip back bullish. It is 46. It's below 50 still. But, this could be a very volatile move, right? It just flipped the 25-day EMA and the VWAP here on the daily. MACD looks okay. Stock RSI looks like it wants to put in a lower high. Chart doesn't look bad. And guys, this is what I'm saying. There's a lot of charts right now that have strong communities that are worth bidding if you believe that the market isn't over. It really comes down to what you believe. If you believe the market isn't over, right? If you believe that the market is not over, you know what I mean? Then this is a great opportunity to bid. If you believe that we're still going to see some downside and you rather wait on confirmation for the Fed like me, then you can still DCA in increments. This is actually a beautiful setup here. I don't know if you were saying this, but not bad chart here, right? You going for the stock RSI cross. RSI just flipped bullish. MACD is all bullish. You got three bullish indicators. You got buy volume coming in, right? You can clearly see the buy volume here on the what's this 7-day. Wait, the volume is only $9.47. No way. No way the volume on the token that has a $62 million market cap. This has to be wrong. $9.47. This has to be wrong. It's no possible way in the last 7 days that this token, I don't know what's going on with Dex tools. I've never seen a token with this high of a market cap put in a $9 in value on a 24-hour. That's technically kind of bullish because if they're able to hold a $62 million floor and no one's buying or selling, it's just technically screaming that this is a local bottom. No way that's right. No way that's right. I gotta go check another website. No fucking way that's right, right? UFD, $62 million market cap, only bringing in $9 in volume. That is odd. Unicorn fart dust. 24-hour volume, 1.5 million. Oh yeah, okay. It's 1.5 million in volume, 24 hours. I was like, Dex2's got to fix their stuff. But this is what I was talking about, guys. Let's just go here. And run this back down to the daily. All right, so I'm on GMGN. But you can see here, $1.5 million in volume, and this is what I was talking about, right here, right? $800,000 in buys, only $600,000 in sales on the 24-hour. So the net buy is 141K. So you're starting to see people bid on a lot of these memes that they feel like have put in a local bottom. So this is just an example how you can just look at a chart. If Dex2 is not working correctly, just head over to GMGN. Check the net buy, right? You want the net buy to be in a positive. It's positive 141,000, which means buying pressure is coming in. You got buying pressure coming in. You're above the 25-day EMA. You're right below the VWAP as of now, but the indicators don't look bad. And again, I'm not shilling UFD, but I'm just giving you an example that there's many tokens across the board that look sexy as hell right now to DCA. Many tokens across the board. You can utilize this same strategy with just USA-based tokens if you want to buy into the narrative. Because right now, the strongest narrative, if you look at mindshare, the strongest narrative is USA coins. USA coins is the strongest narrative right. It's not another narrative. AI is not stronger right now. Memes is not stronger right now. RWA is not stronger right now. The strongest narrative, according to mindshare, is USA coins. You can literally find some USA coins that's oversold and bid on them. If I was new, that's what I would be doing. I would keep it really, really simple. Yeah, but I'm not releasing none of that, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Until I figure out where I want things to be, you know what I mean? I won't be releasing any of that, man. I'm a perfectionist. I'm not out here to just release some shit just because I'm releasing shit, man. I'm just putting some things together and utilizing this as an opportunity to practice, right? That was kind of like a prototype, but I was using J5 as like the starting point. Like if I could add or implement some type of, fun way for people to either gamble their J5 tokens and their losses go to a smart contract that initiates buybacks, or earn J5 tokens, right? If they do win the blackjack games. But again, like, I'm not here confirming any of that, right? I'm not like, it is what it is. When I feel comfortable to publish things and deploy things and release them, that's when I release them. But and that's why I didn't even want to show y'all guys that, because that's what y'all do. Y'all be like, "Oh, J5 never, bro." That was just something that I'm practicing my coding and utilizing AI tools. That's all it was. Please don't look into it. Oh yeah, I got some illusion token. I like it and hold a couple of it, but the dev got to stop doing free airdrops. You actually bought some illusion? That's crazy, man. Is he still doing live streams? Crypto Poker Grind. What's up, baby? I was hoping this year is my G Wagon year. Shaking my head, man. Hey, man, I think we all kind of are disappointed with this market, regardless if you made money or you didn't make money. If you didn't, you know, break the if you didn't break the chains of like poverty where you can create wealth and help others in your family, then you probably are disappointed in this cycle. Because I thought that this was the cycle where I was gonna be, and technically, like, my family respects everything that I got going, and I respect them as well. But we're still at that point to where it's like, if you're talking about crypto in the real world, it's still cringe. It's still cringe. Like, people still look at crypto as a cringe environment, and we still, massive adoption still hasn't happened, guys. It just hasn't. We wanted to believe it, like, oh, adoption is happening. We're not there just yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Give it some time, right? Let these new laws set in. Let the pro crypto house and everything set in. We gotta have patience. We gotta have set in. I don't know why everybody thought that when this crypto summit happened, we was just gonna go straight to 700K Bitcoin, right? Like, we gotta let a lot of this stuff set in. Let it set in. Let the forces at hand work, and stay patient. Stay resilient. Yeah, I got Thought knowing and conjuring up coding is great. That motivate me, bro. Hey, man, I'm happy I could be a motivational, but I got to be very cautious of the things that I do say on the live stream and put out there because then they create expectation, and it's impossible to live up to crypto people's expectations. So I've kind of like accepted that, and it is what it is. Do do do. So what's next? Will the stock market continue to bring us down? Will tariffs? What's going on in on crypto X? Let's see. Let's see if any new news came out. Time out though. I gotta ask y'all this, man, because I was looking at this earlier, and it's kind of like broke my heart, right? I was looking at life in the 1970s, and I guess that's why I'm so like calm right now because I was looking at life in the like 1970s. It's like, why does life look like it was just so much more peaceful back then, chat? You know what I'm saying? Life just looked like it was just so much peaceful back in the 70s. Except I would be scared as shit to get on a plane back in the 70s because, whew, but the way the planes crashing in today's time. But just look at this shit. Like the 70s just looked like a peaceful era. Everything just looked so peaceful in the 70s, man. You know what I'm saying? What happened to the world to where the world just has become this cesspool of stress? We were so green back there and full of life. Everything looks so drained out and like it's drained the color out of pictures and the happiness out of pictures. Like the 70s just looks so much more peaceful. Okay, the guy who put in a huge short leading up to the tariffs, he just put in another short, and he's anticipating that the price of Bitcoin is headed down to 70K, anywhere between 75 and 70K. So I don't know who this guy is, but he's anticipating that more bearish news. He's been spot on, right? He put a short on the he put a long on the crypto reserve news. He immediately put a short on the tariff news, and now he's putting in another short upon the opening of the market. Right? He's anticipating that the market goes down and retest 70K. So peaceful, right? Do I want to get back on X? I don't know. I know people be like, "What happened to your X account?" Now I've been thinking about getting back on X, but who knows? Oh, here's some good news. According to Hara, Junction just launched a podcast. Here, the first episode was the possibility of integrating Junction with PlayStation. That's interesting. We've always seen game consoles just for gaming. What if that changes? What if your PlayStation could power AI and scientific research? How would the role of gamers evolve? What kind of future does the integration of PlayStation and Junction bring? Now, this is actually pretty neat. I'm gonna have to make a video about this and make a PowerPoint of the possibilities of implementing Junction into the PlayStation console. But I think at this point, people, and you can see just by the comments here, people just want execution from Jasmine. There's been a lot of they threw a lockout out there, right? But they only did a test lockup. We've been waiting for Junction, right? A lot of people want to know what purpose Junction will serve for Jasmine Coin. There's also been a lot of chatter about Binance removing Jasmine out of their monitoring zone. So there's still a lot of catalysts here for Jasmine, but I think at this point, people just want execution. People just want execution at this point. No, people don't even want fucking execution. People want their pump my bags, Millie. Pump my fucking bags, Millie. That's what we want. We don't want execution. We want my bags pumped. We want altcoin season. Not much news today. Market seems to be a little bit dead as far as the news. I just like being man. Life was cheap and fun back. It was good. Yeah, man. It looked really, really good, right? What up, Hart, man? It's good to see you in here, man. Mainly time in the market beats time in the market. When you're in the right place, some of these plays could still have another leg up soon. Yeah, yeah, I agree 110%. That's the whole point that I was making in the beginning of the stream when people, have been screaming in the comments that altcoin season never happened and Bitcoin bull run never happened. And it's just like you just weren't holding the right coins. Because if you were holding the right, I mean, I've seen not me personally, but even and to be fair, right? Some of these like we as YouTubers we never add context to shit, so I have to add context, right? Some of them plays where went up 10x, 20x. I wish I would have put a substantial amount of money like aping into these things, but because they, are so volatile and risky, I tend to be more of a conservative. But there were a lot of coins that did pop off, man, and I can't get up here and say that they weren't. You don't have to live up to any explanation. We all adults here. Kudos to Millie. Appreciate you. Obama. I'm gonna just call you Obama. Good conscience and positive vibes. If it was for money and power hungry people wanting to control everything, we would be happy just living. We are slaves and restless if it brings that. Yeah, man. That's true, man. It's crazy how you just go back and look at some of the things from the past, and shit just seemed like so peaceful and full of life. Just from the color grade, I don't know if they utilize LUTs, but just from the color grade, it just seems so much peaceful and full of life. And today, things are just like color washed and dry. It's like everybody got ashy skin, but everybody back then was just full of life, right? Or maybe we idolized too many materialistic things and set high goals and fit others with life choice. Yeah, social media did that, man. Social media. I have to talk to my girl about that a lot, because I say, man, get off social media. Stop letting social media stress you out, right? You know what I mean? You looking at everybody else's life on social media, and you mad about your life, or because you're not doing that. And it's like you can do that once you get off social media, and you apply that time that you would apply to social media into being a creator, into being a builder, instead of being a consumer. And the problem is so many people get consumed with social media and consumed with it to the point to where they're watching other people's lives and they get demotivated because they're like, why is that not happening to me? Why can't I travel and live the life that I want to live, right? You're either the developer or you're the consumer, right? It just is what it is. If I see a million in a Corvette, I would enslave myself to learn a new skill, make more money. I used to be like that about cars, man. Today, I just want a simple life, right? I'm the type of person that'll become a millionaire, and I won't have to buy all that, right? I would prefer to be in a millionaire in a country like, I mean, excuse me, in a city like maybe New York, or city where I can just commute, right? I was seeing that a post the other day where millionaire was talking about there was no need for him to buy a car in New York, and he commutes, takes the subway train with everybody else, right? Fits in just like a regular person, but you would never know this is a millionaire, right? There's millionaires in New York that don't even have vehicles and are like just living a peaceful life. I think like not having to worry about having a vehicle where you just your account is stacked up and you just on adventures, right? You're taking the subway, things like that. So I'm a very the point of what I'm saying is that I'm a very easygoing type of person, right? I don't have to have a lot of materialistic things to feel whole. I just want to have enough money to not have to worry about responsibilities and the anxiety of emergencies, or helping out a family member. I want to be able to help when I can help and do anything that I want to do when I want to do it. So that's not per se a focus on vehicles. I think that, you can have a lot of money and you can just live a real down to earth life where, because soon as you buy shit like that, especially where I'm at, it's like it puts a target on you. Like everybody wants to, who is that guy? Or you know what I'm saying? And you got these youngins, bright man. They breaking in these Corvettes and these Dodge Chargers with ease. Like they just breaking in them, right? They're breaking in these Corvettes and Dodge Chargers with ease these days. I think they're like an easy car to break in and steal. So I would have to keep that in my garage anyway. I wouldn't even want to keep it in my driveway. I would just put the car in my garage, which I did with my Mustang. When I had my Mustang, I always had it in the garage. I only drove it on the weekends. And this is another reason why I'm so just like I miss my Mustang, bro. Oh my god, I miss my Mustang. Guys, don't AOKG, don't remind me of this. The pain of not being able to turn on my car in the morning and hear that V8 and that sound from my Logan's exhaust as a real man Real man. We love this shit. We love that car. Them cats, baby. Them cats. Hey, yo, KG, you remember we used to talk about this when I had the Mustang and used to be telling me, man, the things that I could be adding to the Mustang, bro. Then you probably wonder, Billy, what happened to your Mustang? I sold it to buy more crypto. I went all in on crypto, guys, and I sold my Mustang. Now, part of it was because I was really working to get over a bad breakup, right? I was working to get over a bad breakup, but this was like 2021, you know what I'm saying? I sold my Mustang and I just put it all in crypto. All in crypto. For the good and the bad, and not grinding will hold a person back, but not being business minded or orientated when you're not worth much isn't to push you upstream. You need a paddle, yeah, man. I think we all need some type of positivity and motivation sometimes, no matter who you are. You know, you might wake up one day and just lack motivation, right? So there's nothing wrong with, you know, seeking motivation or a positive push. I agree with you 110%. But let's get it back into crypto and see what's actually going on. Bitcoin still holding 83. Ethereum still above 2,000. It's a good thing if Ethereum is still above 2,000. If I didn't have to pay some shit off, I would have bid some more Tau here at $244. Man, just a beautiful price for Tau. Sui, I mean, they came out and said Sui is going to be part of a reserve. H bar. Well, we got so much stuff on sale. Caspa, like Caspa has really got wrecked, man. It's down 50% on the year. It's really gotten wrecked, man. Where are the Caspa bulls? Are you guys still bullish on Caspa? I know a lot of people are a big fan of Say, which is also down 77% on the year. But then you got a lot of these new tokens that's coming out. And that's another thing I think not a lot of people talk about. We get so wrapped up into buying these old 2021 tokens. When to be fair, and I want to be really real with y'all guys. The reason why I was able to make so much money within like the AI run and the meme coin run is because a lot of those tokens that I held, chat, were new tokens. They were new tokens. They were new AI coins. I bought into them and got out. Bought into them and got out. I didn't have diamond hands, right? Why is my camera acting all stupid? Like it wants to add me to the blurring to the background. So let me move up a little bit closer. But a lot of the money that I made in this cycle were off new coins. So in my opinion, and this is just my because it worked for me. I'd rather have stable coins prepared for new launches and new coins. Because if we get a strong narrative, the new coins go crazy, right? The older ones go crazy, but the new coins really go crazy. And I like having new money for that. I don't want to get caught up into holding a 2020 bag for multiple years. That's my biggest fear. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Some people like that. I'm not that type of investor. I mean, this bull run got you. Okay. But that was a boss move, homie. He sold the hot rod to get those gains. Yeah, man. I loved it. I wouldn't take it back from nothing because, you know, like I said, I was able to make moves that I wouldn't have been able to move without it. But I do miss my Mustang, man. But I felt good. I sold it to like a high schooler, right? His first car. His dad was like a vet or whatever, and the little kid was a high schooler, and I felt like, okay, that's what's up, man. He's going into high school with this type of Mustang. He really about to set high school on fire. So I didn't feel too bad about it. And then we just loaded up on AI coins and crypto and shit like that, and it turned out to be a good move. I can't Yeah, I got wrapped up into sell the house, sell the car, sell everything. Crypto was about to go to the moon. I got wrapped up into that last cycle. I was that guy who did that. But it paid off. It did pay off, right? I wouldn't say it didn't. The only fucked up part about it, I haven't been able to buy. Of course, guys, you see me riding in vehicles. Like I got vehicles. Y'all see me riding in vehicles when I do my vlogs, but I haven't got a chance to get a sports car since then, and I really miss having a sports car. I really miss having a weekend sports car. That's the thing, AOKG. I don't need a new Corvette, right? I'll buy an old Corvette because I like Corvette. I like the old models of Corvettes, believe it or not. Like I like the old models a little bit better than the new models. But if I did have that extra money to buy a new model, you know, I think a Corvette is like a cheap sports car, right? It's like a cheap sports car. You can get away with like not spending too much money. It's like a cheap sports car. Um, Let me fix my settings here. Virtual background. They gave me a whole new background. I ain't even asked for that. I just want my vision bird better. All right, there we go. Slow day in the office today, guys. I think everybody's waiting. Nah, bro. I'm a sports car type of guy. I'm not a bike, bro. I ain't I ain't fucking with the bikes, bro. I ain't messing with the bikes, but I know the ladies love the bikes too. That just ain't me. I'll stick to the sports car. April 2nd is the day the tears start. The day before my birthday. Be a real man and get a bike. uh, One of the few things that I've never drove, right? And they say get a bike. I gotta get a bike now. Y'all want me to get a bike? April 2nd is the first day of the tariff. Just have to see how, and that's what I'm saying. We need more confirmation. The tariffs haven't even been executed yet, so they'll be executed sometime this month. I mean next month. Well, that'll be good. We'll have a little bit more insight from the FOMC meeting, and then we can properly prepare for the tariffs. I'm not willing to go into this. I'm not willing to buy these dips blindlessly. Chat. I'm not. I'm not willing to blindlessly buy these dips. I need more confirmation. I don't want to catch. I don't want to get caught buying dips, and then we enter a recession because Trump puts us in a recession, right? Like I've done this before. I've done this before. I've been here. Buy the dip, buy the dip. We have a bounce, dead cat bounce. Everybody gets back bullish. Oh, this is the reversal. We go back lower. We keep buying the dip. We keep buying. I'm not doing this cycle. No. I'll have my stables. I'll wait for confirmation, and then I'll buy when I start to see accumulation. That's what I've learned in the market. Millie is not doing this shit again. I did this before. You don't believe me? Let's go back and look at the total 3, and we can go back and look at it together, right? And I circled when I did it. You can see that? I originally bought into crypto up here. They said the bull market wasn't over. I bought again. They said the bull market wasn't over. I bought again. They said these are the best dips. Things are capitulating. I bought again. We never went fucking up. And then we went through this right here. And this was the most hurtful part because I bought all of this and was just holding the bag here. This, and let me show you guys how hurtful this was, man. And if I would have just waited to start buying down here, I could have still made the same money I made on the way back up. But yeah, I'm not doing that this time, right? So yeah, we were in accumulation. Come on, man. Total 3. Come on, man. We were in accumulation from here to here. 400 days. Literally 500 days. We were in accumulation. And this is after I bought every dip going down. And in the midst of this dip, you can see my pain because I sold my Mustang around this time. Around this time, I sold my Mustang to keep buying this dip, man. So I've done this before. And I know how this feels here. And I'm not even about to be that YouTuber that tells you to keep buying the dip because that's what I was watching last cycle. I'd rather take the hit in stables, anticipate that we do hit a smaller recession so that Trump can get what he wants, which is the Fed doing what he wants them to do, than just keep buying each dip and keep losing money along the way. Now this is on the preference that we go lower from here. If we go higher, this is irrelevant. This is invalidated, and the money that I still do have in crypto will go higher too, and I'm okay with that because I'm good with that. I've made money on the way up. I still hold some crypto. I'm good for whatever happens in this last phase if we go up higher. And I hope we do. For anybody that just bought into crypto, I hope we go up higher because I want the little babies in crypto to do well. But I'm also prepared for if this happens. And the problem is a lot of people are not prepared for this. Everybody wants to just no, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of people still have their resolve. I like to use the word resolve. Is like you still have that belief that it ain't over. And it's still too many people that have resolve. So when I start to see that resolve die, that's when I know we're closer to the bottom. When people that normally would be bullish are bearish. When people normally who would be buying the dip aren't buying the dip. That's what I'm paying attention to. The ultimate sentiment headed into an environment that could go either bullish or bearish. Again, you might not want to hear this, chat, but the market does not like uncertainty. The market just doesn't like uncertainty. You can bet on the uncertainty, and uncertainty makes millionaires. If you read books, they'll tell you, buy the fear, buy the fear, buy the fear. Millionaires get made in the fear. Millionaires get made during recessions, right? But they never add context or how you or give you a actually in-depth plan on how you should go about that. I believe in buying the fear, but I also believe in having a plan. And people who don't plan to fail. And I was always taught that. 30 people in here, make sure that you like and subscribe. Amelie, when everybody gets their gain next, we should start a car and a bike club. That would be dope, man. I want a bike so bad, man. Yamaha R6 and those truck would cost 20K next. You going to buy it? Y'all getting some bikes? That's what's up, man. I get my 4X out. I'm happy with my strategy. Hey, no, yeah. Like we get so spoiled with 10X and 100X that we just, completely ignore when we get a 5X, and we don't take nothing because we wrapped off the drunk Kool-Aid that everything only goes up. Nah. And in this area and environment of crypto, there's nothing wrong with taking that 5X out. That's when I met you, Millie, right in the Black Swan event, the best moment of my life at the point. Bro, I appreciate you, AOKG, man. These comments are really, 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 heartfelt, bro. And I appreciate that. I'm so numb to these dips, I feel like a chip not selling a thing. Yeah, I don't think you necessarily have to sell anything. I think the main point that I'm making, Tales of the Crypto, is have a consistent income. And if you don't have a consistent income, then consider risk management. I can't state this enough. The people who have a consistent income, which means that you already know that you got money coming in, regardless if crypto goes up or down, those are the people that make it. The ones that can buy the dip blindlessly and go on with regular life and not have to continue to look at the market. Eventually, bull run will come around and you'll see that money triple, 10X, 50X, 100X, depending on what you buy. The problem is time capitulation is going to knock about 90% of people off out of this race. Everybody's not going to make the finish line. So instead of just like trying to sell crypto, buy new crypto, cut losses here, buy into this, just focus on getting new money, chat. If you focus on your income being consistent and stable, you will win this market. You will win this market. Anybody that has a consistent and stable income will win this market. That's what it just comes down to. Don't get eliminated. Don't get eliminated. If you got income coming in consistently, you'll win. You'll win this market. But the people that run out of money, it's over with, right? You run out of money. Now you got selling pressure on your head to sell your cryptos because you need money. You need capital. Something came up, responsibility, emergency. Maybe you lose your job, your money slow down. So now you're looking at your crypto real peculiar. You're looking at that crypto like, this shit might have to go, dog. This shit might have to go, bro. I don't want to sell it, but this shit might have to go because if it don't go, I'm fucked. There's a lot of people that's in that situation. There's a lot of people that time capitulation gonna bite. It's gonna get them. It's gonna get them. That time capitulation is gonna get them. So the main thing here in this environment of uncertainty, make sure your income is consistent and stable and locked in. And if you got a locked in income, you're gonna win. If your income is not consistent and stable, then you're gonna feel this. You're gonna feel every dip. You're gonna feel every correction. You're gonna feel every flash crash. You're gonna feel all of it because all of your money is already in crypto. So all of those people that used to come on my stream and be like, Millie, I'm 99% in crypto. They not even here right now. Why? Because most likely they had to sell. They got liquidated. All those people that were saying, I'm 90% in crypto, I don't even see them no more. Most likely they got liquidated. Like there is life outside of crypto, guys, and risk management is not talked about enough. Why is not really $3? Come on now, you can't be serious. What if they actually sell it in Bitcoin? They confiscate it, no digital gold, like no actual gold in Fort Knox. I hope not. I don't think they selling. They already came out and said that they're just going to add it to the Bitcoin strategic reserve, but they also didn't make it clear if they will be buying either, right? And I think that was the part that the crypto bros didn't like. Crypto bros didn't like to hear that. They didn't like to hear that, oh, we still are strategizing to figure out if we're still going to buy crypto. All right, they just want to hear, we're loading up the bag, back up the Brinks truck, baby. Back up the Brinks truck. We're loading it up. Back up the Brinks truck. We're loading up the bag, baby. We got 40 people in here, guys. Like and subscribe. But that's really what's going on, right? They just said, hey, whatever we already got confiscated, we're going to add it to this bag of cryptos that we have. And whatever we're going to add. So at least we're taking away the selling pressure. We're taking away some of the selling pressure from the market. But it doesn't hurt the US, right? Because it's not like they paid for that crypto. They don't give a fuck. They didn't pay for it. They confiscated it. So they didn't pay for it. They confiscated. So it doesn't hurt them whether it goes up or down. It only helps them if the price goes up. It doesn't hurt them if the price goes down because they confiscated it and it's not like it costs the US anything. The US already made a mistake selling billions of crypto. That could be worth billions of dollars right now. Biden administration sold crypto that could be worth billions of dollars right now. If you have a decent job, you already win. Yeah, that's what it comes down to, chat. Like, if you got a decent job and you got a consistent income, you good. You good. You good. You're going to win this market regardless. You gradually DCA and you let the market do what it do. And you'll know when the market will reverse. But at this point, it's not the point. You got a good job. You grab you some USA cryptos. You ain't got to worry about taxes. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. I'm going to grab a basket of US cryptocurrencies. I know my money coming in. I can gradually DCA. And eventually these US coins are going to reverse and do well. Very simple strategy. Keep it simple. You ain't got to do too much research. The research has already been done for you. You ain't got to worry about looking up the dev and none of that other shit. It's already been done for you. The table has already been set. All you got to come do and sit at the table and eat. Very simple. Because the next phase could be very simple if you just keep it simple. Facts, ape in at least 1K a month. And see, the people that's doing this, like AOKG, they're going to be very, very successful when the bull run hits. Anybody that's doing like, and if hopefully AOKG is doing this responsibly, and I think he is, right? He's a truck driver. Truck drivers make 100K a year. He's north of 100K a year. So putting 1K into some blue chips is nothing, right? Because you're not really seeing that much volatility to the downside. You can simply buy blue chips, buy the USA coins, and just chill and go along and keep trucking, baby. Just keep trucking. Keep bringing them checks in, putting 5 to 10% of your check in the market, and you're going to win. You can't lose doing that. You can't lose doing that. We don't got to overthink it. The only thing we got to do is make sure we got money coming in so we don't feel selling pressure. That's how you win in crypto. It's very simple. That's what I've noticed. If you got consistent income in, where your consistent income out, when your consistent income outperforms the selling pressure from your portfolio, you are winning. Stop looking at the fucking chart. If you know you good, you got a good salary, you got a good job, and your consistent income is still coming in, and it outweighs the selling pressure of your portfolio, you are good. The people I'm worried about is the people that already put 90% of everything in crypto and they are banking for this to go up. And if it don't, they are fucked. Because you already, and I said this 5 streams ago, why are people walking into war and unloading their entire clip? So when you reach the final boss, you have nothing in you. The final boss, which is a recessionary environment, you have nothing left to put into the market because you already pulled bozo moves and put everything in. Bozo. That's bozo moves, bro. I can't. All those people that was talking about I'm 99% in, bozo. I'm sorry, it might hurt me saying that, but that's a bozo move. Now, the only way you look at it as a genius is if shit just explodes from here. But what's the chance of that happening? 40%, 50% chance? Take your time. We rushing shit. We trying to cut corners. We trying to cut corners and rush shit. And that's why we getting wrecked. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. I'm talking, and believe it or not, chat, I'm talking to myself. You know, the way that the market has ended up being the way it is right now, I can argue that I went full-time Web3 too quick. Right now, I wish I had my salary job, my GM. I wish I was doing that right now. I went full-time Web3 too quick because I was that person that thought that the market was going to go into this explosive altcoin season. And to be fair, I've seen a lot of good money with these altcoins. But I would love, I missed the times when I was doing YouTube and getting my salary check because I didn't even have to touch my YouTube money. I didn't have to touch my salary. I could put all my YouTube money, specifically partnerships and deals in crypto, and I still had the back end coming in. I'm full-time Web3. I don't have the back end coming in any longer. So I got to be a bit frugal until those deals and partnerships and stuff like that do hit. And to be fair, I've been denying them, right? There has been a lot of chances that I've had an opportunity, and I'm sitting on some good cash, right? But there's been a lot of chances that I had an opportunity to take deals and take partnerships, but they were not good deals. They're good deals, but they were not good projects to talk about it. I would have been specifically doing it for the money and not really caring about the community. Investor, not a hodler of cash. I'm definitely in. Okay, let's see here. I need some overtime. 6 days a week, 50 hours, 60 hours, and 20K loan is such an easy come up. I'm definitely in. Get as much OT. I'm definitely in. Get as much OT as possible to buy the fear mode. Yeah, overcome. That's where we at. That's where we at. But nah, you need cash, bro. Like that's an ignorant statement. Warren Buffett is the greatest investor of all time, and he's currently in cash. That's just an ignorant statement. I'm gonna just ignore that one. Yeah, you need cash, bro. That the problem with crypto people is we only focus on crypto. It's other shit outside of that you can hold: treasury, real estate, stocks, gold. There's other things than just crypto. We just so nearsighted. But yeah, to just say like, oh, I'm not a holler of cash. It has that nothing to do with being a holler of cash. It's just being a smart investor and understanding risk management and understanding that cash is still king. We so burnt out on crypto and so bullish on crypto that we ignore real life shit. So That's just something I could never agree with. Oh yeah, man, come on, man. Welding is a very good job. My job gonna hit when I come in this motherfucker beach clothes a chair and just sit in my area until the plant manager comes in. Yeah, yeah, Tales of the Crypto. Yeah, I agree 110%. Welding is a very good job. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm about to do 500 to 1K a month. Time in and drop it back on blue chips as low as possible, but rookie DCA slowly for 6 months or get wrecked. When the market is red, I DCA and divert attention more to other things like DK Metcalf. Bro, I thought you was about to say something else like real estate, like create the business. Bro said fantasy football, and how I can buy them dip in fantasy football. Yeah, DK Metcalf did get traded to the Steelers, right? Are they running with Russ again, or are they going to give the helm to Fields? Are they running with Russ, or are they going to give the helm to Fields? Even when I can't invest, I don't get mad. I've been in the market too long. This market tough. Yeah, and that's where I'm at, right? That's where I'm at, right? You know, because YouTube only pay monthly. It only pay monthly, and then like, what I'm saying? I gotta, I don't be wanting to like go into my crypto bags and move shit around. Just pick a loyal token that consistently does number and you'll make it and take profits. Don't be like me leaving money on the table. 100% you live and work. I do owe cash, but I'm not in love with the crypto. Part of growth, crypto mid jobs are mid, bro. I can't wait to get out this rat race. Yeah, I mean, of course, there's perks to being like full time Web3, right? I get a lot of things on my table that the average person in crypto probably wouldn't get. It is a lot of perks, right? I'm early to a lot of stuff that people wouldn't be early to because I'm always on my computer. So there's perks. There's definitely perks. Those perks are a lot more perky when the market is bullish, though. They're a lot more perky when the market is bullish. They're not as much perky when everybody is running around with their head chopped off and the market is uncertain, right? A lot more perky. In fact, somebody just sent me a deal yesterday, and I have to research. I haven't looked into the project. I gotta research the project. Can't remember what it was. Um, so if y'all do see a partnership on the channel, it's because I succumbed to the pressure. Overcome W, man. I hope they give Fields a chance. He was winning. Yeah, man. He got to learn how to pass, though. Perky checks. Yeah, the partnerships are a little bit more perky when the market is euphoria, right? And I run into so many different things being full time Web3 that allows me to have first movers advantage opposed to someone that does have a, 9 to 5 or a salary job. I can remember when I was sitting in my store at the time, because like I said, I was a manager, and I was sitting at my store at the time, and I was like, I would show like I would show my employees my portfolio, and they would be like, Millie, I can't understand how you come to work every day and you got all of that fucking money in crypto. I used to blow people's minds. Like I would show them like my portfolio, my Patreon. I would show them all of that, right? Because just really trying to onboard into people into crypto. And this was when crypto was like going crazy, right? And I had all those low caps, and y'all know the stories, right? The crashes, all the shit, right? My portfolio going crazy. I'm literally like, and maybe that was the top, right? Showing my P&Ls to the guys that were under me, right? And just motivating them, right? To the point to where one guy was like, Millie, if you ever left this job, hire me, bro. Hire me, and I'll do whatever you need me to do for your crypto channel or whatever. So, yeah. But I used to go walk in there and be like, I remember one time I walked in there and I had bought like maybe like $300 of a token, right? Um, right outside before I walked into work, right? Because I'm the type of person I'll pull up to work and I'll just be sitting there, knowing not being late, but knowing that I need to go in, but I'm just like trying to get my mind right to go in, right? So I bought this token. And this is at the time where shit was just bullish. This was before pump fund. You could buy a token and you know what I'm saying? So I bought this meme, put like $300 in it right before I went to work. As soon as I walked through the door, my $300 was worth like 3,200. And I showed the guy, I'm like, you see this? He like, what the fuck? You just made $3,000 and you just walked through the door. I'm like, yeah, this is crypto, bro. This is crypto, bro. Just 3K, just like that. He like, bro, I need to, you know what I'm saying? This is where this was the golden age, right? 3K. The 3K quickly turned to like 13K by the end of the week. And the other manager, one of the manager guys, he was like, he had just started a vacation company. He was like, he was the one that told me, he's like, Millie, I respect you, bro. You got all of that money in crypto, and you still come to work each and every day on time, ready to manage. I don't know how you do it. Like, you gotta be a sick individual, and that's why I know my work ethic is impeccable. Because to be able to walk into work with all that money I had into crypto and still do my job, you got to be a crazy fucking person to do that. And that's what I was doing. But I was so programmed to doing my job, I didn't realize I didn't let crypto deter me, right? And I should have, in hindsight, right? I look back at it because that work was really taking time away from my YouTube channel. And that was the whole thing. I'm like, damn, I could go full-time YouTube and really trade my way, right? Not touch my bag, have a little money to trade, right? And that was working. To be fair, that was working. It did work. To be fair, it did work. I wouldn't take it back for nothing. But that was just crazy being able to like walk in work, show people your crypto portfolio and motivate the fuck out of them. And then people ask you like, why are you here? Like, bro, why are you here? You don't even got to be here. What are you doing? That was the golden age, baby. That was the golden age. It's called Tales of Crypto. Tales from the Crypt. That was the golden age. What happened to our president flip flop on the altcoin reserve? What do you think happened, Kevin Thomas? What happened was all of the Bitcoin maxis went and started crying and complaining like little fucking idiots. That's what happened. Soon as the crypto altcoin reserve came out, these idiots started saying, we don't need an altcoin reserve. Dude from Gemini, we don't need an altcoin reserve. Pompilano, we just needs to be Bitcoin. Altcoin daily. I hold these altcoins, but I feel like we should just keep it Bitcoin. All these stupid idiots came out and was just saying, we don't need altcoin reserve. We don't need an altcoin reserve. So they came and they configured it a little bit and they say, okay, we're not doing altcoin reserve. We'll do stockpile when we're just doing a Bitcoin reserve. So Trump was about to do what y'all wanted him to do. But the big dogs in the space that's already fucking rich and already millionaires, they came out and started complaining like little bitches. Excuse my language. Excuse my language. That's what happened. That's what happened. They came in and they started complaining. They was complaining about this, complaining about that, complaining about this, complaining about that. And they probably did even more complaining when they got Trump in within the round table. They probably even did more. Like, hey man, you know what? A lot of those altcoins, bro, could go to zero. I want to make it clear. We should just make it Bitcoin. So he made the executive decision to just do Bitcoin, which is fine. Makes sense. You can't really trust a token like Solana with having an altcoin reserve. The problem is that is that he put the tweet out and a lot of people bought those tokens and a lot of people got fucked. I don't think he naturally wanted to flip flop. I just think the pressure from the Bitcoin maxis that donated all the money to him to help him get into president, he got to listen to them. Uh, the big dogs got Pipper in, man. Jasmine's looking good from here, and even it dropped more. Yeah, man. A lot of people was in the videos talking about Jasmine's a good dip. I think it's a good dip. I think, like I said, if y'all believe altcoin Q4 is bullish, buy the dips on these coins. If you have the money, if you don't have the money, you got to be very, very cautious so that you do not get eliminated. Right? You don't want to be player eliminated. But if you do got a consistent income and you know your shit gonna be stable for the next 2 years, eat. Fucking eat. This is when you eat. This is when you eat. This is when you eat. If you ain't got no money, you need to be trying to figure out how to go get some money. And if you paycheck to paycheck and you ain't got the extra, well, the only hope here is that things go lower and somehow you do have some income coming in where you can buy this dip before it's all over. But this is when you eat, guys. And this is, like I said, for the people that got a consistent income, you know you good for the next 2 to 3 years. Your job is, you good. You solid. You ain't got to worry about losing your job, none of that shit. Eat. This is when you eat, chat. This is when you freaking eat, man. This is when you eat. I didn't know. I don't watch Altcoin Daily. Haven't in years. Could get bored with those guys. Yeah, man. He went on Twitter, and he was just out there complaining about why they shouldn't have added altcoins to the reserve. And then everybody started doing the same. It was all the same big players. I mean, Alex Becker did a whole video where he was shitting on the president for adding altcoins to the altcoin reserve, right? Terrible. Well, don't. Good luck to them, Bitcoin. I'm a DJ. See, that's why making me don't like Bitcoin anymore because they did that. Yeah, they did, bro. They really did. They really did. It was them. It was them. It was them. It was Michael Saylor. And you know, Michael Saylor, he don't like altcoins at all. He want altcoins all go to zero. In fact, Michael Saylor came out and said altcoins should all be securities. So he's definitely not our friend in this shit. That's what makes me like XRP more and more. No comment. uh, XRP, right? All right, so this is the great post here from Max Brown. It's giving you guys a little idea of what may be going on from a macroeconomic standpoint. So Trump wants to crash the stock market. The U.S. government has to refinance $7 trillion of debt in the next 6 months. There's no way Trump wants to refinance it at a current 10-year yields. This is why he's crashing the stock market and pumping the bond prices. As bond prices will go up, yields will come down, and the U.S. government will be able to refinance their debt at cheap. Not only that, lower bond yields will also push the Fed to do rate cuts, which is bullish for risk on assets. So don't panic over the short term and look at the longer picture. And this is an example of why I rather place my bet on Q4 being bullish and that they do lead us into a short-term recessionary environment. I'm not going to say recession and I'm not going to say bear market, but I'm just saying a environment where things are bearish. And this is another example of us being stuck in the middle of a chess game that we have no control over, chat. And that's where we're at with it. We're stuck in the middle of a chess game that we have no control over. My Bitcoin is better than theirs, respectfully. As a matter of fact, when I become a dev, I won't develop on their blockchain, and I'll motivate newcomers to pump the middle finger to their favorite coin. I think crypto should be more peaceful and we should actually be trying to work together, guys. We shouldn't be mad at Bitcoin maxis because Bitcoin maxis did a lot of stuff for us that allow us to be in an environment where crypto has become more accepted based on adoption, like the Bitcoin ETFs. I mean, none of this would have happened without Bitcoin, right? Michael Saylor did consistently prop the price up by buying the tops, but he did, and he kept things bullish. So I'm not holding anything against anybody in cryptocurrency. Did I agree with a lot of things the Bitcoin maxis have done? No, but we wouldn't be where we're at without Bitcoin and Bitcoin maxis, and that's why you got to just give respect to the OGs, opposed to just having a mentality of tearing things down. Right? You don't have to, we don't have to be toxic at each other. We can all grow together. That's the beautiful thing about crypto, and I said that in the J5 Council maybe yesterday. I said the beautiful thing about crypto is it brings people together from all different walks of life. Lyft and Uber and food delivery hiring all the time ain't no excuse to broke unless you disable. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I agree. They're always hiring. There's always something to do, bro. There's always a way to make money out here, right? There's absolutely no excuse. It all is based on the individual and their ability to have a work ethic. And if you have a work ethic as an investor, you'll win no matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you flipping burgers or if you delivering burgers, right? If you have a work ethic and you have a consistent income and your income is in a position where it's able to be stable, you will win in crypto. It doesn't matter if it's short term or over time. Eventually you will win. The same goes for anybody that invested into the stock market. Not everybody was rich, but at some point they became rich because they consistently invested over time. In fact, an investment is looked at from a time frame of 2 to 4 years and even longer. It's not 15 seconds, 30-second chart. That's not investing. That's gambling, chat. I'll deprive the haters if they think and speak on my altcoins. I will mutate it into a giant if I'm forced to. The market will rise again, but our expectations will have to change. There will probably never be a real altcoin season ever again, but random pumps will happen. That's what's happened in the entire altcoin run, right? Because at the end of the day, when we look at the total three, we cannot sit here and ignore that the total three, it didn't go from 315 billion to a $1 trillion market cap. This is the total three, right? So what is this? The total three did literally almost a 4x from the local bottom, which was no, as the local bottom was 277 billion. It went up to 1 trillion. So it almost did like, you know what I mean? Like a what? 5x from the bottom. The total three did a 5x from the bottom. And within this 5x, there were many bubbles that did pop off. Um, but Hall of Fame, you were right, bro. You said there was a good chance that we were going to get rejected out of. Um, well, to be fair, you said the total market cap, right? You said that we were going to get rejected out of price discovery, and that's what happened, right? If you go here to the total three, you questioned where the new liquidity was coming from. At the time, I was drunk off the bullish hopium, and you made a great point. We did break into price discovery, and technically, we still are in price. Well, we're looking to hold that support here of the last all-time high, right? So actually, let's build out our model here because this is where we're at right now. So we need to hold. We really need to hold the last cycle's all-time high on the total cryptocurrency market cap. But you can see that this shit is falling off like a dead flower, right? You see how strong this trend was, but look how weak this trend is, which is another example of the total liquidity in the market and how the cryptocurrency market right now actually is illiquid. There's a lot of projects that's overvalued. There's a lot of projects that market caps are overvalued, and we're in an environment that's illiquid without some type of halt on the restrictive policy, which a lot of money that comes into crypto, believe it or not, comes from the US, guys. And that's where we're at right now. So this is why I'd rather wait on confirmation. I'd rather let the market do what it do and stack stables and make sure my income is consistent and stable, opposed to just fully unloading here, believing that this is the bottom and that we're going to go up. Because if this isn't the bottom, if you fully unload your clip here and you're wrong, if you fully unload your clip here, you wrong. You're gonna be hurting. You're gonna be hurting, man. You're gonna be hurting. So just take your time. I bought the dip, selling in 10 years. I'm hero clean, 2 to 3 million minimum. I can't wait. Bought the dip, plan to sell in 10 years or six. All good. Load the boat. Reverse psychology. Mm, Larell, I don't know, man. You say you're gonna sell in 10 years, and then the next live stream you be like, I took profits here, I sold this. So I don't know what you. Sometimes you kind of throw me off, bro. You say you talking about you bought the dip and you don't plan on selling for the next 10 years. I don't know about that. You've said that before, and then you said, oh, I sold H bar at all time highs. You know what I mean? Like you said you was gonna hold H bar, and then you ended up selling that at all time highs. So uh holding for the next 10 years is that's crazy work, bro, unless it's Bitcoin. I got a bag of Corgi AI at the top, added 4x the amount during the dip for $30. That's crazy, ain't it? That you can get four times the amount you bought at the top for just $30. That's insane. ICP and Ethereum, Solana, and so many more tokens like Jasmine are just important as Bitcoin. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but they're not as important as Bitcoin, bro. They're not. They have importance, but they're not as important as Bitcoin. Let's not get over it. You know what I'm saying? I would never say Jasmine is as important as Bitcoin, right? Solana as important as Bitcoin. ETH, none of that shit is important. Maybe ICP, because ICP is the only project that allows you to build something on chain without using like AWS hosting platform. Technically, ICP is better than ETH because ETH is still being ran on AWS, which is fucking bearish because if the internet gets shut down or anything happens to the internet, ETH will also feel that, right? But ICP has its own supercomputer thing going on. So maybe ICP out of all of those, but yeah, man, none of them is important as Bitcoin, bro. Bitcoin is digital gold, and if none of those is as important as gold, I don't understand how they can be on the same level as Bitcoin. I just can't, man. And I don't. I'm not even a hold Bitcoin type of guy. Hey, I rather hold crypto and Bitcoin than a savings account. But I'm not, you know, I'm not oblivious to the importance of BTC. Like literally, Satoshi is the reason we're here now. Like that's this. So y'all be making some crazy bullish statements about altcoins, man. I don't know where y'all be coming up with this shit sometimes. We're about to see real effects of oversaturation and dilution. It won't be good. I agree with you. We're already starting to see the effects. And I told you guys around the halving, when they dropped pump fund, around that time in the halving, that's when really a lot of things changed for the altcoin market. And it's been really hell for Ethereum ever since pump.fund got launched. It's been hell. Facts Hall of Fame said the same thing. No one was expecting the altcoin season without breaking ETH all-time high. We might just have to get used to that if we don't get an altcoin season this year. Again, guys, nobody was expecting altcoin season. Do y'all just watch Ben Cowan's content? Or are y'all oblivious that AI ran, meme coins ran, and gaming ran, AI agents ran? Are y'all oblivious that that happened? Are y'all oblivious, or are y'all just getting into crypto where y'all just want to ignore the fact that that happened? Nobody was expecting altcoin season without it. That's just not true, man. That's only true for people that held 2021 coins like XRP. Anybody that made the pivot into AI memes when they first happened made a lot of fucking money. I'm not even finna come up here and act like I didn't make no money like everybody else gonna act like alts never pumped. I'm not about to be that YouTuber to sit up there and lie to you. I'm not gonna be that dude, bro. If you got caught holding all 2021 tokens and you didn't pivot into AI season or meme season, you didn't buy the right shit. And that's why you didn't experience alt season. It has nothing to do with Ethereum. It has nothing to do with the Bitcoin dominance. That's shit. That's some shit that we're holding on to make us feel good about why we didn't buy the right fucking coins. Call a spade a spade. Alts did pump. AI did pump. Memes did pump. Gaming tokens did pump. 10x, 50x here and there. If you weren't holding those tokens, then you didn't experience that. And that's what happened. Talk cheap. I bought 100 ICP yesterday and 116 Velo. Facts. That's why I stayed ICP for 8 years. It's my daughter's savings account. My baby will be rich from ICP compounding. Imagine staking hundreds of ICP just compounding from 6 years old to 18 years. That's gonna be crazy, man. That's crazy, man. I think that's beautiful delayed gratification type of mindset, which I love to see the long term mindset that you guys here have. But it kind of irks me when people keep saying altcoin season never happened and altcoin season that and altcoin season this and I'm the fucking total three went from 212 billion to a $1 trillion market cap, and no one was talking about altcoin season happening when AI coins was pumping. Everybody was saying altcoin season is here. Everyone memes was pumping in 2023 and everybody was all hype off Pepe and all this shit. Everybody was saying altcoin season is here. Now everybody want to say altcoin season never happened. Yet I sat here and watched all of that shit. All of it. And now everybody's starting to really believe this narrative. That's what I'm saying, bro. Man. When altcoins do pump again, y'all gonna come up for another reason why altcoin season didn't happen, because you ain't getting the coins that pumped. Folks aren't sold on all this manipulation. I'm not either. I know how market makers work. And market makers are not our friends. Market makers will manipulate the market to make it seem like doom and gloom and go buy up the entire dip and cause a V-shaped recovery and flash and a move to the upside. And you like, what the fuck just happened? So yeah, I don't think people are sold on these market makers either. And then he's staking it for another for 18 years, staking ladder to 27, 30 years old. I really you met. Oh yeah, man, your daughter is beautiful, bro. Your daughter is beautiful, man, and I'm happy for you. Who else remembers all the 7 trillion, 10 trillion market cap predictions that was all over the internet for 2025 bull run? I do. As soon as we broke the as soon as we broke the last cycle's all-time high and we went into price discovery on a total cryptocurrency market cap and also the total three, everybody and their mama was saying we was going to 10 trillion, we was going to 8 trillion, we was going to 6. We didn't even get near none of that. All right. My model said that we was going to what, 4 trillion or some shit like that. Let me go to total three. My model said that my model had us here at 5 trillion. My model had us here touching 5 trillion on the total cryptocurrency market cap before, you know, it ends, right? That was my motto. My motto was 5 trillion, but it was crazy when people were saying 10 trillion and all that crazy shit. But my motto has always been around 5 trillion. I stick to the trend line. I keep it simple and stick to the trend line. I told you, man, when you start building stuff in crypto, it's like I just seen all of these Web 2 people take advantage of Solana. Real Web 2 devs, like if they don't take it serious, then who will take it serious? That's the point that that's the part of crypto is like, bro. I gotta ask myself, am I truly sold? I'm not sold like how y'all sold. Y'all like really, really like sold, like real sold. Like I'm I'm like pedestrian sold. I'm like, it's okay, but I'm not willing, you know what I'm saying? I'm not sold like a lot of y'all are sold, but it is what it is. People put in $10 and expect 10 million. Yeah, y'all are really sold, man, but I'm not as sold as you guys are. But that's me. Everybody's different. Not sold. Crypto still got a lot of maturing to do, in my opinion, before it actually gets that respect that I see from other financial assets. It's too much of the manipulation. It's too toxic. And it's just a lot of bullshit. So I'm bullish long term, but I'm not like moon boy sold bullish. I'm not sold bullish. I can't imagine me taking a bet on any altcoin for a 10-year bet on any altcoin outside of Bitcoin. I'm not that sold on altcoins. Maybe Hedera because of the council, and that's just like pushing it, right? Hedera, I feel like anything in crypto can be recreated and easily redone. And because now there's a lot of no coding AI tools, you can literally copy a smart contract. And if you got $1 million, you can copy a smart contract, make a little bit of changes, and literally make a new chain that's way more better than these older chains. So what's the incentive of holding something for 10 years in crypto when it's so easily we're in an environment where you can easily do copy and paste. And if you got backing, if you got insiders, if you got people in crypto that know people, you can literally copy and paste something, create another chain, get backers, angel investors, and your layer one can enter the top 10 and do the same thing that some of these other layer ones do. That's why we have so much layer ones. So I can't bet my money over 10 years over time onto something that I truly believe can easily be replaced. Show me a cryptocurrency that can't be easily be replaced, and I may, want to bet on that for the next 10 years. But that's hard for me. Mentally, that's hard for me. That's wild. When ETH base just came out, I just wish I cashed out profits from the coin. Man, we was killing it, bro. We was killing, and I'm happy I took a lot of profits from them base meme coins. I feel bad for people who didn't because I sure did. I sure did. I took big profits, all of that shit. Boys, baby Pepe. I can keep naming. I took, I took it all. I made some money. I just caught holding the bag. Yeah, yeah. And you see, I wish more people would be honest about that and say, "Oh yeah, bro, alts did pump, but I didn't sell. I just round trip my entire bag." That roll 10 here, unreal expectations. Goddamn, I don't know why they don't have rational ideas, low IQ. Man, it's just crazy these days. It's just crazy these days, man. Hopefully my power don't go out again. It's fucking raining again out here. It's always doom and gloom. It's when it's raining, it's always doom and gloom in the crypto market as well. I've noticed that. Wow, Bitcoin just went down to 79,000. Well, if it goes down any lower, you could say Ethereum is going to break 2,000 again. And altcoins are going to go lower. Yeah, I can't see myself betting on none of this shit for 10 years, man. In 10 years, the top 10 will look totally different. We got stuff in the top 10 that's not going to be here. This shit not going to be here, man. I say 2 years tops on any altcoin investment, man, because it's so easy to just copy and paste a smart contract and change things here and there and make it a little bit better. And as long as you got backing, basically, as long as you got millionaires behind you, maybe Chainlink. I can see Chainlink. That's one where I'm like, really hard to do what Chainlink is doing because even if somebody did try to copy Chainlink smart contract and create another Chainlink, they just don't have the partnerships and the integration. Chainlink is already being integrated literally everywhere in places that have nothing to do with crypto. So Chainlink is something that I can see like this is already being integrated into like real world use case. Um Chainlink and it's crazy because the ones that should be like top five, something like Chainlink should be top five. Something like V Chain should be top five. These are being utilized in real world for real world use cases. Chainlink and V Chain. And maybe we argue XRP when we think about what XRP could be for the infrastructure of banking, right? Chainlink XRP and something like VeChain, those seem to be the ones that's really being used. Why the fuck was Cardano being named so much? Who? Come on, man. Nobody even uses Cardano. It's like he just paid for a Trump partnership. This guy's out here paying for Trump partnerships, bro. 37 man. So no upside. What you mean no upside, J-Mo? I'm not saying no upside. I'm just saying leverage trading, but shit, bullshit casino has to stop. Man, that's never gonna stop. That's like telling a stock market to stop options. Yeah. I was just saying that, wise minds. I was just saying that about XRP. I was just saying that. To be fair, XRP is on that list as well. Really, top five should include Link, H bar, and also Near. Yeah, and look, I'm a H bar enthusiast, right? But even I know that H bar is not being utilized the way it's supposed to be utilized. And I would replace Near with Tau because Tau has an entire ecosystem when you add the subnet. So similar to what we've seen from virtuals, if anything within the Tau subnet blows up and goes to a $1 billion market cap, which I believe there are a few tokens that's on the Tau subnet within a year or so, we're going to look at these tokens and they're going to be north of 100 million. The Tau price is going to explode because of the flywheel effect. I just think Tau's ecosystem is a much more matured than Near in a shorter amount of time. And I'm not saying Near is bad, but if I had to pick an ecosystem between AGIX, Near, and Tau, I would be rolling with Tau. And that's my bias because of what I'm seeing built on Tau. I'm starting to love the red more than the green now. What do we and Quant? Yeah, man. Just go in for anybody kind of inquiring why Tau should be top 10. Just go TCP IP and excuse me, Quant QNT. QNT is exactly the messaging system that connects everything, whether it be Web 2 or Web 3, really makes sense as a bridge between any application, can be built on hyperledger technology, but people don't look at those type of things. Yeah, QNT is kind of like ICP, right? They got that uniqueness to it. Cardano is useless. It was the post-chain trolls that brought attention to ADA. It's devs on ICP that don't have anything good to say about ICT tech-wise. They worked on ADA. Man, it's. I think the ICP would have be way higher right now if it wasn't from the manipulation from Alameda. With SBF, they just kind of like messed up the initial growth of ICP. It would ICP probably would be a top ICP, and this is some real shit. ICP would probably be viewed like XRP right now if it wasn't from if it wasn't for Sam Bankman fraud and the manipulation that Alameda put upon ICP in the initial launch. If it wasn't for that, ICP could and should be easily a top 5 coin. And that's just respect for what those guys have been able to build and how no other cryptocurrency has been able to duplicate that just yet. ADA is easy money. Grab, just front run it to $1.52 and dump it. Yeah. I think it's an easy play, right? It's one of those coins that's looked at as a crypto reserve. DCA, look away. ADA only got there because it got seized. Right, wise mind. Is the bull market over in your opinion? JMO, I kind of already went over this. I don't think I'm not looking at it whether the bull market is over, whether the bull run has begun. I am looking at it as I need confirmation from the final boss, which is the Fed. So how I look at it is I'd rather be prepared for a recessionary environment if Trump and J Powell can't come to a conclusion. The reason why crypto is chopping up the way it is because we're in the middle of a chess game between Trump and Powell, and we have no control over this chess game. Trump wants what he wants. Powell doesn't want to look like a pushover and a hoe ass motherfucker, right? He don't want to look like you just hold me. Trump, I'm not about to let you hold me. I'm not about to let you hold me. So because of that we're in the middle of this chess game. There's uncertainty. Guess what the market doesn't like? It doesn't like uncertainty, right? So regardless if the bull run is over or if it just is begin, right now we're in an environment of uncertainty. You can look at this two ways. Go hard in the paint, get my fucking money up, have stables prepared if we do enter a recessionary environment, or go hard, get my money up, chill with my holdings, don't make any crazy moves, and if we get confirmation that we're going higher, I can also put those stables into the coins that I have conviction on. There's nothing wrong with buying on the way up if you're waiting for confirmation. Not buying a huge green candle. Let's make it clear, context. But waiting for confirmation. Now you're probably asking, Millie, what do you mean when you say confirmation? Meaning, FOMC mean, we know we're going to get a pause most likely. But if the Fed comes out and say, hey, we're looking at halting quantitative tightening within the next 60 days, that is a hint that we are one step closer to QE.
which means I won't mind DCAing into an environment where I have clarity and confirmation that the Fed is about to stop quantitative tightening. I, Millie, am not willing to fight the Fed here and put a whole bunch of money into crypto when I could be putting that money into other things. I can start another business. And what can that business do for you, Millie? It can make me more money where I can buy more crypto. I can put that money into different subscriptions to continue building things out that I'm building at. So when I do sell these applications, I can put more money into crypto. I can start looking at real estate since the home builders market is falling off and start writing down different plays or things that I might want to invest into because I have confirmation. But without confirmation, where are we? We don't know where we're at. We don't know if the market is going to go up. We don't know if the market is going down. No one actually knows because there's too much uncertainty between Trump and Powell. Now, we got to think about the things that are happening that's bullish. Crypto laws are now pro crypto. Global M2 is now rising. China and a few other countries have turned on the money printer. Is that foreshadowing that the US will as well? We still have not got altcoin ETFs. That's another catalyst. We still have not got clarity if the US plan on actually buying crypto with these stockpiles in their reserve. They said they are going to go over some strategies, but they don't know what they're going to do yet. And let me think if I can think of something else as well. And Bitcoin has not broken the pi cycle top indicator. Ethereum has not set an all-time high, and the Bitcoin dominance has not capitulated. So if I look at everything that I do have, right, the information that I do have, there's a good chance that we still have another leg left, that we still have another phase left. The outlier in this equation here is, will the Fed stop QT? I need more hints that they will before I blindlessly buy the dip without confirmation. So that's how I'm thinking. You guys can draw your own conclusion from that, whatever. But that's how I'm thinking. What up, crypto info? Jasmine XDC. Yeah, Jasmine dip looks really well. But again, I'm waiting for confirmation. J-Mo, hopefully I gave you a good idea of what I was saying. Isn't she been a stockpile? I don't know, man. March 18, J Powell, FOMC, pump or dump. I'm gonna say pump, even though we've been dumping. Yeah, if he comes out and he gives any type of hints that they are going to stop restricting policy, the market is gonna react bullish to that because they're gonna anticipate QE. And what does the market like to do? Once it has some type of confirmation, it front runs the narrative. So we buy anticipating QE happens, and we take profits upon QE because it can be a sell the room, buy the rumor, sell the news, and we let our moon bags get pumped up to the max as QE sets in and stimulus or whatever happens. So, oh man, I'll show poop before I go broke and have yard sales every day. I will nickel and dime my way to stop top selling. Things didn't mean to have you repeat yourself. Join late. Nah, it's okay. This is what I do. This is what I signed up for, right? 2 hours of freaking live streaming every day, figuring out where this market is going, right? You didn't do anything wrong, good brother. I actually appreciate the comment, and hopefully I gave you a little bit of clarity of how I'm thinking. I know it was a lot. So to sum it up, I'm waiting on confirmation from the final boss, which is the Fed. Because I would hate to be in a situation like this. In the last bull run, I did this. I bought every dip all the way down. And this was not a good feeling. Buying every dip and it just keeps going lower. This was not a good feeling. So I'm trying to stay away from this. But there is a little piece of me that says we could enter a recessionary. I mean, look, they're already saying Q1 had a negative GDP. AOKG says things were slowing down as far as what's that the supply chain, right? And what they got going on with trucking. If you pay attention to the job market, the home builders market, and the trucking industry, you can have a good idea where the economy is going at. So we know XHB has been capitulating. We know unemployment has been rising. And AOKG made a statement 2 live streams ago and said things have been slowing down in the trucking industry. That's 3 POIs that we know is happening in the midst of a chess war, trade war, or chess game between Trump and Jay Powell. So we got a lot of things going for us that's against us right now. But we're so bullish that we ignore top signals. We're blinded. We don't pay attention to this type of shit. We just think that it's the crypto, bro. It's gonna go up. It's a lot of things that goes into this. So that's what I'm paying attention to. TY, what's the word? When is the next Fed meeting? I can pull it up for you. March 19th. 9 days, guys. 9 days until the next Fed meeting. 9 days until the next Fed meeting. 9 days. But again, this could be a local bottom. The reason I say that is because you can easily check to say when we were pumping out of our minds, what was Hall of Fame saying? Hall of Fame was saying, this the top. We about to crash. Take your profits. There's no new liquidity coming into crypto. This is the same liquidity being washed around. We were at the top. We were high. We was talking shit to Hall of Fame. And he was telling us, liquidity is drying up, Millie. Liquidity is drying up. I was so bullish, I was ignoring this shit. Now that we're at the local bottom, Hall of Fame is much more bullish. So this is an example, right? He's a lot less bearish. He's a little bit more bullish now. So this tells me we could be close to a local bottom. Because when bears start to have a little bit of hopium, like, guys, chill out, the market is gonna go. He didn't have that tone when everything was pumping, but now he's like, chill out, guys. This bearish shit is almost what over. We're about to go back up. So that's just an example of reverse psychology. What is the? Yeah, it's true. I just got to work at 6 a.m. Now pay attention. This AOKG trucker making well over 100,000 a year, and he's telling you guys what's going on with the supply chain. I got to work at 6 a.m. It's 9:36. Guess what? I just got a text to take a lunch break, and last week I talked to my boss about workplace issues like work hours and quota. And now he's giving y'all hints of what's happening in the trucking industry, which is a big industry that runs aligned with the economy, because we can't get nothing without trucks. We can't get anything without trucks and cargo and the planes that fly the cargo. The supply shit matters. So when anybody in the trucking industry is telling me shit like this, I pay attention. The supply industry has massive implications on risk on assets. But what has massive implications on the supply chain and the things that's going on with the supply environment? Tariffs. Tariffs have massive implication on goods, supplies, and how they come in and out of these countries. Tariffs. I wish I hung out with the nerds in high school instead of trying to be cool. Something I definitely teach my son: live in the moment, momentarily, live for the future. That's true, man. Salute to you, cryptos. To the cryptos, man. I wish I paid attention too, bro, to all this math and you know what I mean. If I would have paid attention to the stuff that they was trying to teach us in school with coding, I wish I would have paid attention to that shit. We have hit quotas every quarter of the year, so in 2 weeks work will pick up, but it's not like 5 years of wealth, 2,500 a week. I'm down to 1,200 a week, and after taxes, $1,000. Horrible. I respect your I really, really respect your honesty, bro, and being able to lay it out for us. But you can see, guys, it's kind of like you can see how he was just saying he went from 2,500 a week to 1,200 a week, and now asking his boss about workplace issues, hours, and quotas. So this is not something that just is affecting crypto. And if it's not just affecting crypto, then we got to ask ourselves, how should we plan from here on out? So this is the type of shit that I'm into, that I'm looking at. I'm not looking at a chart and being like, oh, ETH didn't go to all-time highs and all this extra shit that's just extra. I'm paying attention to what's happening in real world, and I'm asking people, regular people, their sentiment on crypto. Are you buying crypto? Have you took your taxes and bought crypto? Back when we had MySpace, that's pretty much what we all did. We should all be rich now. Oh man. Uh all right, guys. I'm about to go to the gym, man. Another day, another dollar. Facts, bro. This trucking industry is slowing up, I bet. Well, he like I said, I can't speak on the trucking industry because I'm not in it, but I'm honored to have somebody in the live stream that is, and I know it's like three other people, huge kahunas, and also trucking crypto. All three of those guys are in the trucking industry. I know I got two other people on my channel that's big in the trucking industry outside of AOKG. So I wish they were actually on the live stream. I know Huge Kahunas is one, and also Trucking in Crypto. He's another one, which is a member of the chat. So, it is what it is. I've been out here noticing the same thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. So money is tightening up for regular people, especially paycheck to paycheck people. Unemployment is rising. Home builders market is capitulating. Tariffs will be implicated April 2nd. If you can't see that it's just too much uncertainty in the market to actually, feel comfortable with like buying the dip over and over and over, I don't know what to tell you. And now Bitcoin is under 80K. And Ethereum is holding on to 2,000 by the skin of his teeth. Now, these are going to be good prices, guys. Again, if you anticipating that the market is going to jump Q4 and Q4 could be a top, which means we got to have a long way to get into that top, these are dips that's worth buying. I just wish anybody that is buying a dip, you do it with risk management and you have patience and you take your time and you pick your spots and you let the market come to you. Don't wreck yourself and get eliminated. And then we do form a bottom and you don't got no money to buy because all your money already timed into crypto that you aped into one flash crash, and then altcoins went down another 40 and 50%. You don't that doesn't feel good. All right. And again, I'll show you the picture again, guys. This doesn't feel good when you put everything in the first dip because everybody was bearish, and then we dip another 50%. And guess what? You either don't want to buy crypto no more, or you don't have any more money to buy the dip. And now when we truly do get that bottom, you can buy the bottom. So don't eliminate yourself. Just have patience, man. Just have patience. And if we just blow out of here and go up higher and we don't got to deal with this, cool. I'm happy for crypto, and I'm happy if we get another phase, and I'll be happy about that, and we'll make some more money. And that's what it's about, guys. We're going to make some more money. Alrighty. Okay, all right. All right, that's what I'm talking about. We got some people coming in here, man. Thanks million AOKG. Crypto, I knew Crypto Playground was gonna like this segment of it, bro. This is what he's into, like, bro. Dude, man, Crypto Playground, bro. If anybody, um, you know, he does a lot of that stuff in the J5 Council, man. But man, I said this in the council, bro. You can't win the championship without the savvy vet. And Crypto Playground, bro. We could talk shit about OGs all we want, but like people like Crypto Playground that have been a part of multiple cycles, even before crypto was created, these are the people I want to learn from. Not OGs specifically just in crypto, but OGs in market cycles. And Crypto Playground is an OG in market cycles, and he's seen a lot of different market cycles. Come to Mac in North Carolina, and I wish they would slow down. I'm not balling no more, Millie. Oh, I'm not either, good brother. I'm not either, good brother. So when you was totally, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna sit here and act like I am. I can't swear a credit card and just not give a fuck, bro. Look around like how, like right around that halving time, bro. I was just on top of the fucking world, man. On top of the world. It was like I could just put money into anything and it just pump up. I'm good. Deals was coming in, partnerships. We was eating. Right? Pump funds slowed down my meme coin trading, and AI agents slowed down the partnerships because now AI agents is replacing KOLs, bruh. It's hard out here for a KOL. John 16. Okay, we got some more truck drivers, and I love it. Okay, we got some steel industry. It says every year we usually have a slow season due to winter months, but this is the slowest we've ever been. Hadn't had a full 80-hour check in 3 months. And y'all see why I focus on this type of shit. We got real people in IRL dropping gems in the chat. Not all of that BS. This is real shit, and this is real life. And that's why I love this chat, man. I love this chat because y'all help me with the sentiment in real fucking life, man. This is what I'm talking about. I am driving truck from Quebec to Toronto as you are live in the truck listening. Appreciate that, John 316. Put a smile on my face, baby. No more eating out, just buying a food menu at the festival or filling out my Amazon cart weekly for gadgets and nice accessories. No more bath and body. Yo, we gotta tighten up. We gotta tighten up, but that's not bad. You rather, and look, I had to catch myself the other day. You gotta tighten up. I'm looking at all this shit I done bought, and it's looking like it could be on the fucking, like you said, the sell list. I'm looking at my telescope, real peculiar right now. I said, hey, I don't even fucking use this telescope. I just bought it to buy it. I got a whole bunch of shit that I just when was feeling real wealthy, and I was just buying and adding to my house. I got a whole bunch of shit. Y'all seen the growth? Y'all seen my studio now to how it look then? Y'all seen it. We got to tighten up. We got to tighten up. I'm trucking 16 years. Hold on, where all y'all come from? All y'all do trucking? God damn, yo, you put our we put our money together, truckers. Put y'all money together and do it and send some shit, man. Send send a meme. The trucking group. I got double the crypto, but the balance is the same from 2 years ago. That's not a bad thing, Laurel. That's not actually a bad thing. Facts, dog, on top of the world. Oh, sheesh, I need my energy back. Bro, I'm working towards looking for a second job. I know you're paid, bro. I feel like a simple man. But you know, it is, bro. But I'm not. I wouldn't take it back from nothing, right? I'm in the best shape of my life, best health of my life. I was looking in the mirror yesterday, and I can't wait to summertime. My body ain't never looked like this. So I can complain or I can focus on the things that are positive, right? I'm in the best shape of my life. I'm feeling the best I felt in my life. I look in the mirror in the bathroom and I'm like, damn, boy, them gains popping. I'm feeling good. I can't wait to summertime. I ain't never been the type of person to walk around with my shirt off. Now I'll always walk around with my shirt off. So the little small things outside of just money is what's keeping me going. And I'm enjoying it. Millie, you got a studio room now. Yeah, man. You motivated me, man. You know what I'm saying? I got everything now. But you remember AOKG, right? When you showed me your studio, I'm like, yeah, I gotta get my shit right, bro. And now I got everything, right? All whole bunch of cameras, multiple cameras, guys. I got all type of shit, bro. I got all this shit. I got everything. I can't complain of what's going on right now. I can't complain. And crypto has been, this is what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Crypto has been beautiful for me the last 2 years. I'm not going to sit here and say like, I lost it all. No, none of that. Crypto has been beautiful for me 2 years. Did I become a crypto millionaire? No. Am I in Dubai? No. But I'm well off and I'm doing good. And we can sit here and be down and in you know what I'm saying. But I can't complain on what I have been able to accomplish in the last 2 years, and it's more than what I had before I got into crypto. So I appreciate crypto for that. What I say in my song, crypto chain my, you already know. I plan to put 40% of my profit into trucking. Yeah, me and my brother been talking about getting a little truck, man. Roadblock for sure, man. You could do it. Crypto really, you got abs now, bro. Actually, yes, I do. I got abs now, bro. I got abs now, bro. I actually got like 4 sets, right? I told you I'm like 189 now, and yeah, I'm doing really good, bro. I'm doing really good. My lower belly fat has went down tremendously. I run 3 miles a day without any type of fatigue, and still are able to hit my normal gym reps. I've never been this fit. So crypto has really helped me out with a lot. Yeah, that's what it takes to turn up just a little, bro, sharing each other worlds, and it opens up your mind. Yeah, man, it does, man. It does, bro. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that's here. And if we got to go through this, we might as well go through it together, right? I kind of planned on being able to sell in May and go to Dubai or go to Bali. That was the whole plan, but unfortunately, right now it didn't work out like that. Or Amsterdam, I wanted to go to the red light district and shit. And it's like I could still go, but it's not. I don't feel like I'm gonna have that financial freedom that I did have at the top of this market. And I'm not saying that was the top, but I wanted more, right? That greed set in. I'm like, man, I want more. I want more, and we all want more. That's normal. I work out 3 times a week on the road. Yeah, wise man. I'm especially I remember being on the road, and man, we eat so terrible when we on the road. Like I was on the road for like 12 years of my life, chat, and ate so I know when you're on the road, you eat bad, bro. You don't really get that home cooked food and shit like that. So it's good that when you are traveling, that you try to eat as healthy as possible. And a bike 40 miles a week. Red light district, yeah, bro. I was gonna head to the red light district. I was looking at them. Don't they got the chicks in the windows and shit? I was gonna head to the coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I was saying I was gonna meet up with Crypto Archie and Crypto Seth, bro, and we was gonna go to Amsterdam. That was the plan. We was supposed to go like around August and shit. We was gonna go to Amsterdam, but I kind of like made a executive decision to be like, am I ready to like ball out like that? I can, but is this really gonna hurt me, right? So I just like, and I know it's probably not that much, but I got family and shit and responsibilities. Come to TN and run a marathon with me. What part of Tennessee you in? I'm a big fan of Tennessee. I was stationed in Nashville. I was stationed in Memphis. You know what I mean? Both of those cities. I met some pretty cool people in Nashville, like Eddie George and a few country singers, because they had us going door to door in Nashville, and it was like we kept knocking on country singers' doors. I met some famous country singers, and they spent some big money with me. And in Memphis, that shit was kind of hood, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Fast food truck stops don't help. Yeah, bro. I was on the road and I was like eating bad, bro, like bad, and it's like, oh, I had to get me like a little one of those little mini kitchen grills so I can start cooking stuff myself. You know what I mean? Because that's how I felt like I was eating too bad. And if I didn't want to eat bad, right? If I wanted to go to a restaurant, when you don't eat bad, you got to spend a lot of money, right? You want to go to the Olive Gardens and shit like that. But you already know, you know what I mean? You can't, you know what I mean? You going to be spending a lot of money going to that shit 4 out of 6 weeks. If you want to eat healthy on the road, it's expensive. It is what it is. Bitcoin about to slide to the left. I thought about the cha-cha slide when you said that, Kevin. When the the pop and the pennies drop. Red light district, right? Lexington, born in Memphis. What, Lexington, Kentucky? I've been there. I was stationed in Kentucky as well, bro. Lexington, Kentucky, or Lexington, Tennessee. Yeah, you probably talking about Lexington, Tennessee, but I was stationed in Lexington, Kentucky as well. They call that the Bluegrass City, the Bluegrass State, or Bluegrass State. I don't know. I used to be busting ass. Yeah, Sandler broke into millions, man. That Pepe plug must have been a clutch moment. um, I watch out for the butt in Amsterdam and shit is serious. I said down the middle of the walk path, cop said to give me an orange drink to get up. Reminds me of when I took the edibles and passed out in the shower. My girlfriend had to save me. Um, I got the munchies um, from consuming, right? I got the munchies from consuming a couple joints before I went to the movie theater, and I got the munchies. And I didn't realize how potent that she made the brownies. So I got the munchies and fucked around and found out, right? I ate like a half a brownie or maybe a full one, right? I went to the movie theater. I cannot remember what movie we was watching, but we in the movie theater, and then I don't know where I break out into this anxiety attack. I start sweating. I'm so hot that I'm the only motherfucker in the movie theater that decides to take his entire shirt off. Like I took my entire shirt off. I went to the bathroom. She's like, "You went to the bathroom like 20 minutes." I'm over in the bathroom trying to like put water on my face and shit. So finally, it went down a little bit. I finally got a chance to watch the movie. Came back to the crib, tried to indulge again in a J, and passed out in the shower. And that was like the worst experience that I ever had off of edible. And that's why I know to take my, uh, take my portfolio went to zero. I'm not laughing, but like, is that possible for your portfolio to go to zero? Maybe it is. I don't know. Chris, I'm not laughing at you. I don't know what happened. I pray that you get that together. But man, delayed gratification, right, brother? Yeah, I understand, man. We want things to happen so fast, crypto influence. Sometimes we gotta learn. We gotta learn, and it's a reason why we gotta walk these paths and stuff like that. Let's see. I seen someone post their Pepe earnings, and since then Seth was showing his lifestyle like a cinnamon boy. That he invited Journey out like always, bro. For that, I was like, yeah, he hit it big time. X marks the spot. Alpha Brownie, damn, really was potent. Yeah, it was potent, bro. It was potent, bro. I mean, you see, my girl, she got a heavy hand when she cooks shit. She got a heavy hand when she cooks shit. So she cooked them brownies personally. It's not like I went to a dispensary. She literally cooked them personally. So maybe she put a little extra in there. I don't know. Damn, Zero, what did you buy, dog? Dude bought a whole meme coin. Is dude, but I'm not laughing, bro, man. You came out of nowhere with that. My portfolio went to zero comment. Nah, I'm older now, so I can't intake a lot of shit like that. So I just kind of like take my time. Take my time. I don't go too far in. I just have patience with everything that I do because I'm a little older now. X marks the spot. Silo. Why is y'all laughing, bro? Y'all so evil, bro. Y'all so mean people, bro. Why is y'all laughing? Why is y'all laughing? Why is crypto Twitter so toxic, dog? I mean, crypto just in general. Why is crypto YouTube so toxic? Yeah, I passed out in the shower. Way to go, Billy. Way to fucking go. 3 hours of live stream. We're still at 79,000, guys. That's not good that we still sitting here at 79K. You would want to see buyers come in here at ETH 2K and Bitcoin 79K. Well, the buyers ain't coming in. And ETH is down 48% on the year, bro. XRP still up 4x on the year, so you still made some good money with XRP. We still up 51% on the year for Hedera. Whew, Shiba Inu down 65% on the year. Some good deals out here, guys. Some good deals out here on the year. Some good deals. Is that it? We almost went for 3 hours. I guess we got 15 minutes left. 11 minutes. We got 15 minutes left. Anything else we need to be looking at, chat? Chris, you on your own with that. I'm good. I just made $79 in passive income. You market blessed me with some good entries though. I see it. Yeah, I agree 110% Silo. I agree. You're sitting on zero to oops. Gotta do with the switch on the blicky. Y'all ain't shit, bro. Y'all ain't shit, bro. Y'all can't treat new people like that when they come into crypto. New people are the lifeline of crypto, guys. When we figure that out, we'll be a lot less toxic. Oh man, you don't ever want to step on a rug that got them grenades on it, right? 15 minutes left, guys. Do we get back above 80K? I want to do a 3 hour stream today. I did a 3 hour stream. I'm gonna go ahead and eat some of my vitamins here and get prepared for the gym. I got these glasses on, but you can't see the tears that I'm dropping, chat. Thank you, Wise Minds. Thank you, Julian. Yeah, Chris, you should have did your research, man. Jump on the first Solana token from a TikTok short. Or celebrity token, bro. They'll get you, bro. Them celebrity tokens will get you. Them TikTok tokens will get you. Those are designed for you to extract your money, by the way. Unless you get in early, like right around launch, or you wait after the 80% dip and they pump it up. We called that the meme coin meta. I think we should have called it the extraction meta. Shiba is at its bottom, bro. Unless we go into a bear market, unless we go back into a black swan. I'll check it out for you guys. Shiba Inu. Let's look at Sheep. See if it's forming a bottom here. I know for sure Elon is because I actually followed the Dogelon Mars project. I don't follow Sheeb like that, but yeah, man, Elon Sheeb is the stock RSI flat, which means that there is no other hope here. This has to be the bottom. It did broke the trend line here, and it's I mean that's the oh yeah, that's the bottom right here. Let's see. Let's just put the ultimate bottom for Sheep, right? You don't want to see Sheep come back down. I mean, if you plan on buying Sheep, you want to see it come down to this red line. But after this red line, it's that's when it gets into no man's land because if it breaks a new low, it's headed to no man's land, right? Multiple confirmation candles on the weekly below the 25-day EMA, bear cross. From this cycle's top to bottom here, because it did wick down to the bottom. That's crazy because it did wick down to the bottom at the bottom. And it's sitting perfectly on the 786. If Sheeb is gonna move, it's gonna move right here. I absolutely 1,000% agree with you, AOKG. If Sheeb is going to move, it's planted here perfectly on the 786. The floor is at this red line. You do not want to see it break this floor, but if it comes and touches it like it did here with this wick candle, June 2023, this marked the cycle bottom here for Sheeb, and it came and retested the floor, right? Literally the floor. You can literally see from here. This is the floor, and it touched it, right? Right now, it's sitting at the 786 from the floor to the top, perfectly sitting on the 786. If it does break this, you want to see it hold this structure here. And I wouldn't be against it actually breaking this and retesting the floor. If it does retest the floor and you are as bullish on Sheeb as you think, this would be ideally the best time to actually add to your bag. The question is, does it get down there? It did hit there June 2023. Will it hit again? I don't know. The 786 seems to be perfect support. It hit the 786 here, and we bounced all the way up. It's at the 786 now. One can only assume if we do a path here. at the 25-day EMA, come to retest the 618 and go to retest the cycle highs, right? That's what you ideally, I mean, that's what I would want, right? You know, bounce here off the 786, retest our 25-day EMA, get rejected. You can't expect it to just blow through there unless altcoins are pumping. But ideally, I can see this get rejected and then Q4 going back for the local highs, not all time highs, but at least going up here for the cycle high. That just makes the most sense for me. If truly this is the local bottom, which I think is a good chance it is, because you are seeing the stock RSI kind of like die out here, and we really never seen it die out for this long. I would personally wait for the ultimate RSI cross on the weekly to confirm bullish momentum. You're already starting to see it move back to the upside. I would personally wait for confirmation. Our ultimate RSI cross above this orange line would be my confirmation where I'd say, okay, we're back in a bullish trend. Until then, we in the doghouse. We are in the doghouse. But the chart doesn't look bad. And one can argue that it is sitting here at the local floor here, which is the 786. And if it's going to make a move here, it's going to make a move here. It's either going to make a move, bounce up, or it's going to break the 786 and go to retest the 2023 lows here, which is this structure. So just keep that in mind. We got 38 people in here. Make sure that you like and subscribe. At this point in the market, let's see here. What the hell you be eating, man? What do you mean? What? Oh, you just see me eat that? Steroids. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But nah, that's like vitamins and what the fuck was that? Creatine and all type of shit. I be eating all type of shit. Got me in. Could do your homework, boy. You go learn, but leave Chris alone. AOKG, what is wrong with you? I make it back. I lost $3,000 messing around with DeFi odds, but I made it back 6x off timing and responsible choices. There's a chance Bitcoin hits 76K. Oh yeah, I'm 760. Oh, 67K. Oh, hey man, we go in the 60s. That's gonna be max fear, especially and like my boy Playground Mike said, if we hit anywhere between 60K and 70K, and I think we both came to agreements with this, it's a good chance that we rock it out of there and cause max pain for anybody that sells their crypto, because that's how crypto works. We come back down and retest a lot of this support. We break it just a little bit enough to scare people into selling their crypto, and we put in a V-shaped recovery and rock it out of here to all-time highs, which would create even more max pain because everybody who sold their crypto will end up buying back in. Millie, he was talking about DCA like we at not at floor levels. Well, yeah, you got a DCA, AOKG. You don't just fully clip 8, bro. You take your times. Elon is nearest floor as well. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Chat. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. Doja Mars, which I already know it is, right? Because I've been looking at this token. I've been looking at this token. We got a little peak of our ultimate RSI curling back. But I mean, like, yeah. I mean, if you this, I mean, Elon is. I told you guys, like anytime you get Elon in the 12s or near the 12s, and you bullish on this shit long term, man. You know, this has been the accumulation floor for a while, right? Which has been this structure here, right? It's held the POC, but never broken it, right? But this is the thing. The difference between Elon and Sheeb is that Sheeb has already went to retest its bottom. Elon hasn't, right? Elon has been holding on. Every time we get close, we pump back up. At some point, I expect Elon to come retest this structure. That's the true bottom.
And actually, let's remove this because I wasn't trying to draw that. I wanted to do a trend line. All right, I wanted to do a trend line, but all right, somewhere, and I'll mark it for you guys. I'll put the highlighter. This is the structure. This gray area. Elon hasn't really retested this, right? Maybe once, and that was June 2023, but it never came actual all the way down to retest the floor like we seen from Shiba Inu. So there's a good chance that the Elon token can come back down here and retest this structure here. And the structure you're probably wondering I'm talking about is here, right? It's always held this support right at the top of this structure, right? But it never really broke into it besides this wick candle here, which was in August 2023, right? Now, you got to ask yourself, has Elon lost enough momentum, right, to where it finally breaks down and starts to retest the true floor, right? And if it does retest the true floor, will it break it, right, and create a new floor, or will it bounce off of this, right? Will it bounce off of this and we go back high? And not that type of time frame, but I'm just giving you guys an example of where we're at with the Elon token. But yes, we are right there. We're at the point of it needs to make a decision. And what happens is it's either going to bounce off this support that we're seeing, like it's done every time, right? It bounced off here and went up. It bounced off here and went up. Will it bounce off here again and go back up? That's the question we asking ourselves. And this is why you DCA in increments. You DC here, you DCA if it breaks it, and you DCA at the bottom, anticipating this will be the bottom off. That's why you DCA in increments opposed to just aping one full fucking clip here, and now you don't got nothing. If it goes down another 40%, you fucked. Take your time. Just take your time. Just take your time. Wait for confirmation. Wait for this ultimate RSI. This is one of the most efficient RSIs out there that literally nobody uses. I like it that nobody uses. You want to wonder, Millie, why you liking nobody uses it? Because now if nobody's looking at it, right, we got the advantage because we know it's efficient. No one uses it. They always stick to the stock RSI, which in my opinion is lagging. This is far more efficient than the stock RSI. When this shit crosses, shit goes down. When it crosses to the upside, things go up. We got 27 people in here, guys. Make sure that you like and subscribe. Alrighty. Let me see. Good million thanks to you. I'll see 780 user for one of my tokens in the next bull run. Y'all might want to join the council, Discord, and Patreon. At this, appreciate you, AOKG. At this point in the market, it seems like we're more under sea level than the floor. Yeah, we are. There are a lot of tokens that are creating new floors, wise minds. That's 100% true. That's 100% true. We are in a bear market, but in a black swan, we easily hit rock bottom. He laughing because I said steroids. Man, y'all be talking because I be in the core, but no one be on the bike. NFT coin super rare exploded. I sold yesterday to buy more Jasmine. Is still going. Yeah, I seen that on crypto.com. Overcome. I seen crypto.com. That shit was going crazy. I'm like, uh-huh. What's goody, fam? This is just here to remind everyone that this is the time to DC if you have conviction. Wealth is made in the dips. That's 100% true. LEU, good to see you in the chat, my guy. Yeah, and then this is another OG in the game, bro, that's seen multiple cycles, that kind of understands that, these, if you have, but you see how he gave that context. If you have conviction, this doesn't mean everybody just blindly DCA. If you believe that Q4 is going to be bullish and we're running it back, you DCA. Simple as that. Take your time and you DCA in increments. You don't have to fully load your clip in a DCA. That's why it's called dollar cost average. You put some here, you put some there, you put some there, and you bring your averages down. We don't have to overcomplicate this or overthink it. It's really that simple. DCA, babies, good. People still have their resolve. I love it. All right, chat. I'm going to see y'all with it, man.
We went for 3 hours today. Salute to the chat. Salute to everybody that showed up. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. I'm not sure if I'll do like a regular video today. Maybe I've been thinking about like getting back to doing edits, but I got so much other stuff going on outside of this specifically. And not saying it's outside of crypto, it's actually crypto shit, but I got so much shit that I'm working on that I haven't really been having time to like edit videos and things like that. So just don't lose your jobs. That's what it is, man. That's been the theme of this video, Buckeye. Consistent income, stability. If you got consistent income and stability, you're gonna win this market, regardless if we head into a recessionary environment or if we just blast out of here. You'll always have an opportunity to win this market, man, as long as you got a consistent, stable income. So instead of focusing on price and all this extra shit, just focus on getting the money, new money, not old money, new money. Focus on getting new money. If you consistently got new money coming in, you will win this market over time. Thanks, man. Appreciate everybody. It's your boy Crypto Millie. I'll see you in the next one, baby. Bye, everybody. Appreciate y'all, man.